Warning. Rogan simulation. Rogan simulation. With Sam Tripoli.
Welcome to Johnny Woodard Presents Broken Simulation, starring Johnny Woodard. We're in it.
Big 100.
Big 100! We're in, dude. 100 episodes of us talking about our week. The Sports Center of the Apocalypse.
We're going to do something special, and then we decide, you know what? We're just going to try our hardest this time.
I don't know who to bring on. Who would be the perfect person to bring on?
I don't know. It is hard to, because we just don't really ever have guests.
Johnny, I was at jiu-jitsu today, and one of the hot chicks who's there, she's like, hey, I do makeup. I know porn stars. You want them on your podcast? And I'm like, no. And I'm like, oh, Johnny would love porn stars. Sim.
Yeah, he would. Yeah,
Johnny, you'd be like that Chris Farley in those.
What?
You'd be Chris Farley in that sketch when he's talking to like the Beatles.
Yeah.
Well, that was awesome. You remember when you were in that thing with those three black guys? That was awesome. Johnny, we're getting censored. Censored.
Yeah.
We had to take down 99, bro.
The last, so is this even 100? I don't know. I'm not on YouTube.
Not on YouTube. People are gonna be like, "Where's the 99?" It can't go up.
It got 18 plus. Basically, they said it was not appropriate for people under the age of 18.
What do you think was the story?
They said violence or like incitement to violence. Like we're trying to encourage people to be violent.
Who's encouraging violence?
The only thing I can guess is that
Johnny, you got to keep the minutes.
I know that episode like the back of my hand because I edited it. The only thing I could figure was either one of the stories. We did talk about the Alabama story, the fighting down there, and I think they might be trying to keep a lid on that, or the thing that Ryan talked about off the grid, and he called that guy the F. What did he say?
Oh,
the F double G's.
Yeah.
No, I did beep it.
Hold on, you can't even say that?
I don't know. I did beep.
Do you think there's a bunch of words that the sassy woke AI looks for, and they're looking for F double G's? Is that what's looking for?
Well, we just gave it to him again, I guess.
Beep it.
We can't even spell it. That's how hot this word is. It is. One thing that's always been really funny to me, I was thinking about this week, is that it shows you how little influence really, when it comes down to it, LGBT have relative to black people, by the fact that the British can still say that word when they're talking about cigarettes all the time. Can I bum a mate?
Well,
like they say it.
Can you imagine?
I'm going to. But can you imagine if they were like, "Can I bum a?"
And you go anywhere else, they don't care about political correctness. It's only here because just a bunch of rich kids are trying to have a purpose in their life.
Yeah. Yeah. It just shows you though that like if that was the N word, the word they use for cigarettes over there, that would not be used anymore.
Right, 100%. And I was thinking, Johnny, about like, we've had a couple shows on UFOs and stuff, and
we got a good story today about
the big debate is, what is UFOs? Are they interdimensional? Are they from other planets?
Well, you see, you made a fool of yourself there, Sam, because you called them UFOs when we all know now they're UAPs.
Okay, UAPs. What was that? My get off my lawn moment right there?
No, that's what the government.
Lawn, you UAPs! Back in my days, you were UFOs, and we liked it.
We had someone on, remember, on TFH talking about how they changed that term to make it harder to find good information about that term.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So people are like, dude, there's nothing on the internet. I tried to explain today to Joe Rogan dead internet theory. I didn't go well.
Where'd you see him?
He called me up. But I want to get back. So Johnny, so here's the thing. Either some people think they're from other planets.
Yeah.
Some people think they're interdimensional. Do you know what I think?
I don't.
You don't want to know?
No, I don't know.
What I think they are is they're our future us.
I like that.
Because aliens are woke as fuck. Am I right? Like, have you?
I love that you just went into your cadence, your stand-up cadence. Am I right?
Am I right? Johnny, I'm working on stuff that I might take to the stage. That's the whole purpose of this.
I know. I just love that you
so
did that
can you cut that out and just go with it? Oh,
I am going with it.
You're supposed to go, oh, really? Why do you think that?
You just got me.
Okay. Because aliens only probe white men. That's it. You never hear black people getting probed. You don't even hear gay white guys getting probed who want to get probed. They're not even getting probed. It's only white guys getting probed. That's how woke aliens are. And when you study Star Trek or Star Wars and you go to a cantina, that is the most diversity. That is DEI in full effect. That is and guess what? It's crime everywhere, right? That's kind of how it goes. Eventually you get so woke that there's crime everywhere. So basically like the canteen in Star Wars is like the Macy's in Glendale that just got flash mob robbed.
I didn't even hear about that.
You didn't even hear that's everywhere. No. Like 300 people just went in.
Glendale might as well be on Mars as far as I'm concerned. On the west side, I don't give a shit about what's going on in Glendale.
Johnny, that's disgusting and rude. And that's probably the most racist
thing. Kept waiting for you to go, what? Nobody with me on that?
Oh, John, I'm sorry. Why don't you tell your stories this whole week?
No, what happened at this Macy's in Glendale? I've not seen anything about it. I just searched Macy's Glendale.
Flash mob rob. Put in that. Robbery.
Okay.
Flash mob robbery. California or Los Angeles. It's
like everywhere. In May? Was it in May?
No, it just happened.
That's so weird.
And they just went into some mall and they just wrecked shop. And of course, security just sat there. What are they going to do?
I don't see a damn thing about it.
So look up a first arrest in flash mob mall robbery. Just look that up.
I must not have been in Macy's. That was what's throwing us off here. The first arrest made in flash mob robbery at the Glendale Americana it was Yves Saint Laurent.
And Donnie, look at this. The first arrest made right next to it. Suspect released. I mean, like, what are we doing here?
Really? $400,000 worth of shit, and they're already out on bail. That's crazy.
Like, what are we doing? What is going on here?
There's I mean, it's become, at a certain point, when there are no consequences to things, you get more and more people, more decent people who are, pushed to the brink by desperation and a need for money.
100%.
That are willing to break the law, man. And it just creates this
100%, John.
Power vacuum where you need vigilantes to step in.
For sure, dude. For sure.
We need a Batman.
We need
that San Francisco Batman.
Yeah, we need everybody should be on Batman.
That was hilarious what you said about UFOs being super woke. I think they're probably a mix of things. Really though. I mean, don't you think they're kind of maybe one UFO is a certain thing and then another UFO is another
You're
thing?
talking it's like a battle royale where everybody shows up? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like I was going to save this for the news.
Welcome, interdimensional. Oh my God, it's from the future aliens. They're super woke. Oh my God, it's angels and demons. They're all just showing up to bang. And people are here ready to rumble.
Did you ever watch that movie Arena? It was like an 80s movie and it was like aliens would all gather and fight each other in this like Fight Club style thing.
Some people think that's what this is. Like everybody's coming here to bang. There's other people who think that this is just a kindergarten for a bunch of Hitlers. We're all Hitlers from where we went, and then they sent us here.
Do you remember this movie Arena? I used to love this. It used to come on HBO a lot when I was a kid, and it was like, it's a sort of battle to the death.
Yeah, my favorite thing is like, dude, the amount of work they had to do to make like that monster look at all real that you bought into it.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah. And if you saw it now, you would just laugh. You'd be like, "What a joke."
Yeah.
But I loved that movie when I was a kid. Okay, so this story I was going to say for the news, but you brought it up, and it really ties into this. Here's the headline. This is from Vice. Flying aliens harassing a village in Peru are actually ill. This is another example of the government coming up with shitty excuses to explain things that are clearly not what they're saying. Just listen to this. Flying aliens harassing village in Peru are actually illegal miners with jetpacks, cops say. That's what the police are telling these people. Now listen to what they describe.
Wow. Did they already use weather balloons?
And tell me if it sounds like in Peru they got miners with jetpacks or if they're seeing something else. Listen to this. Mysterious attacks began on July 11. Strange beings, that's a quote, locals said, visited an isolated indigenous community in rural Peru at night. It sounds like it could be future humans studying isolated communities.
Yeah.
Harassing its inhabitants and attempting to kidnap a 15-year-old girl. These gentlemen, these are quotes now, these gentlemen are aliens. They seem armored like the Green Goblin from Spider-Man. I have shot one twice and it didn't fall. Instead, it elevated and disappeared, said Jairo Avila.
There's a guy named Gyro?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably
is his best friend
Jairo
peanut butter and
or
jelly?
Jairo. I don't know in Peru what the rules are with J's, but it's
Johnny, don't bring up the Jews.
A local leader of the indigenous Iquitu group living in northwestern Minas province told a Peruvian radio station, "We are frightened by what is happening in the community." So they shot these things and they just went zoop.
Yeah, it went away, bro.
Miners, illegal miners, not even legit miners with jetpacks.
Yeah.
Do we even have jetpacks? I didn't know we had jetpacks.
Yeah.
They're already down to miners.
Yeah, don't you have to fly over water with those jetpacks?
Their color. Oh, we got pictures.
Ooh, let's see it.
Here we go.
Dude, I would love to see a Mexican.
Oh, come on, dude.
Come on, dude.
That's not miners with jetpacks.
That is not a miner with a jetpack. That's a jellyfish in the sky. Look at that.
That's weird, man. I mean,
What
they're
is
indigenous.
that?
They don't have great cameras, Sam. They're indigenous.
Does this look like go back when it looks like every single like commercial where like ethnics and gays are dancing? Doesn't that look like that?
Yeah, yeah. Or like a really super
assume-
indie album cover.
Yeah,
you know?
I assume like if I see a commercial and I see random ethnics and gays, especially fat gays dancing, that I'm assuming the company thinks you're dumb.
I gotta say, I don't see where you see gays dancing in this image.
I see. Does that look like somebody dancing? Like it was like multiple shots? I didn't see gays dance. I said random ethnics.
Oh, okay.
Jesus, Johnny.
I mean, it's green. There's no ethnicity
but
there
it's kind
except
of like
green.
when they show like one guy in like different points of
I
his
know what you mean.
dance.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Like, stop.
By the way, it looks like it's about to do a fat line under it, right?
it does. It looks like an indie rock band's album cover. is what it looks like
This
they
was
paid
the
somebody a
original
lot of money.
Nirvana album cover.
Isn't that weird though, dude?
Yeah, dude, that's not miners in jetpacks. That's jellyfish.
That tells you how
coming
stupid
to
they
jack
think we are.
bitches. That's all that
Their
is.
color is silver. Their shoes are round in shape, and with those, they rise up. They float 1 meter high and have red light on their heel, said Avila.
Ava la vida, Ava la vida.
Their heads are long, their mask is long, and their eyes are sort of yellowish. News of the alleged extraterrestrial attackers quickly spread online as believers, skeptics, and internet sleuths around the world analyze grainy videos. Here's some more video. You wanna see these video?
Yes.
Ya creo que la encontré al pie de la cara. Ahí está, ya la encontré por allá.
Oh, thank God they got the
Por ahí, por allá. Ahí está.
Look at that right there. Oh, there it is. There it is. Nope, that's a tree branch. They're going nuts. They see nothing. Bro, they're losing it, bro. Whatever they see, they're shooting the fuck out of it, bro.
That was crazy. I don't know what they saw.
Yeah, dude, aren't you glad? I'd be like, I'm good. I'm in the back. I'm in the back.
Dude, it is like that.
You guys go forward. You guys with the gun, you're in front.
That's what happened that time. I told you that story about me and my dad went out to shoot these wild dogs that time. They were trying to attack our dogs
Johnny,
in
why
the
are you
dark.
shooting wild dogs?
Well, I mean, they
People
were like-
dogs, they just let go?
Yeah, there's like a pack of wild dogs that had been killing our dogs. And we had to go out and they were fighting with our dogs
What kind
one
of dogs
night
are
late.
they? Like pugs? Wild
No,
pugs?
hell, no. Yeah, just a pack of
Just angry wild pugs?
No, they were like German
Every time
shepherds.
they bite, it makes a squeaky sound.
They were like a German Shepherd mix, big dogs.
Oh, dude.
And but me and my dad lost track of each other. It was a new moon, couldn't see each other, so I was just like, "Fuck this! I'm not getting shot." You know, I just stood back and waited for him to.
I'll be right here.
Yeah,
go around.
Because he just went hauling ass off.
Yeah,
and left me. But yeah, isn't this is there's something going on here, and it ain't miners on jetpacks.
Yeah, and you know what's so funny, Johnny? Like, as all this crazy stuff is going on, have you noticed how the UFO stuff, or UBAs or whatever?
UAPs, right?
UAPs is kind of like gone in the background again. Like, they bring it out when it's like, there's too much stillness and they need us to be talking about something.
Yeah.
Now that Hawaii's happened, they're like, yeah, we don't need to talk about aliens right now. Just get everything ready, because that story's going to die down, unfortunately, which makes me sad.
I don't know if that might be something that sticks with us.
Well, it should, bro. It should.
I saw. Did you see the Maui's emergency services chief resigned?
He should resign.
Not activating the sirens.
Oh, that guy? Like, how do you walk around Hawaii, bro? Hawaiians, they'll bang, bro.
And he was defending himself. He was like, "No, I did everything right." And then the next day, he's maybe not.
And how about the aqua water guy? That's like for diversity, but not for sharing the water. Have you met that guy?
No, I don't know about
DEI guy. They can all kiss it, bro. Not in a fun, festive way either.
It's so tragic.
Yeah,
that whole
dude,
thing.
it was demoralizing.
I mean, we had somebody call in about how he thought that they were apparently Malakians would sacrifice people in this thing called a brazen bull.
Yes.
Burn them inside their cars. And a lot of these people with the roads blocked off got burned alive inside their cars.
Well, have you noticed? Okay, two things. And everyone's like, I love how Broken Citizens becoming another conspiracy show. It's not.
Yeah, but we don't have a guest, and we just talk about whatever we want.
Yeah, we talk about whatever we want.
There's no agenda.
It's our show.
Yeah. But it's.
Have you noticed that none of the doors were open? Like how many times have you watched a Godzilla movie? Everyone's running. They open their door and they run out. Nobody closes their door as they're running.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, kicks it behind them. You know, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah. Oh, dude, shut the door.
You're letting flies in.
Yeah. Nobody
That's
did
funny.
that. Speaking of Godzilla, I don't even know
people.
how this is. I did a show with Shia LaBeouf there.
That's on my list to ask you because you have this picture. Let me pull it up. Is it the picture? Because I can pull it
I
up.
want to send you something.
It's not the picture because I
It is.
already.
You can bring it up.
I already have
But I
it.
want to show you something else.
Sam posted this photograph of him with Shia.
Me and Shia, we go back like babies and pacifiers.
Old dirty dog, no liar.
Old dirty dog, no liar.
I love that guy.
Dude, you see his son looks just like him.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Is he young dirty bastard? Is that what he?
That's what he should be called, young dirty bastard. By the way, is there any better name to be known as than old dirty bastard?
It's the
I mean,
best
you can get
rapper
away
name
with whatever
ever.
you want. Hey, dude, this guy tried to stick his finger in my woo woo and smell it.
What
Well,
guy?
he's-
What guy?
Old dirty bastard. Well, you know,
I
that's
mean-
his thing.
I mean, come on.
That's what he does.
What'd you expect? It's like that story you sent me this week about that guy whose name is hold on, that rapper whose name is something like always wearing a gat or whatever.
No.
What's his name? I can't
Gunshot?
remember. It's not gun. What is it?
No, it's Gunshot.
Is it? It's
Yeah.
something like that. Hold on. It's very close. Gunplay. That's his name.
Gunplay.
Gunplay's wife alleged that he's relapsed and she's filing for divorce after he allegedly pulled a gun on her while holding her daughter.
Yeah,
That's what did you expect? The guy's name is Gunplay.
Yeah. It's like if your nickname is Freaky Bitch.
Why did you send this thing? I'm not email? Did
Well,
you email?
yeah, I sent email too. Okay, so I'm doing a show. The Ice House decides to do a Wednesday show for the first time, and like there's nobody there.
What do you mean? They don't ever do Wednesday shows?
No, they just started doing Wednesdays again because they
Really? I
closed
would have
down.
assumed they were an every night kind of place.
No. Well, they're going to ease up to that. They're going to work their way to that. But for that,
I don't have anything for you.
I just emailed it.
Is it a video?
Yeah.
Oh, it might be taking a minute.
So
Oh, here we go.
So we go there, and dude, it's so funny how everybody's like, we're so used to packed shows all the time that nobody appreciates a good 25, 30 people show, which I do.
Well, isn't that's something that is vastly different from when you came up, right?
Right.
Wildly different.
Widely different. And you know what else is interesting? It's like, I feel bad if it's a packed show and I work on new shit. Like, I feel bad about that. All right? I feel bad. But, like, I remember telling somebody, hey, man, go late. Because, like, this young comic got picked up and he's already bitching about going late. And it's like, I like late shows. I really do.
Well, not everybody has the skill set.
Because I feel comfortable working. Like, if it's a packed room.
But also, you need a certain skill set to kind of do the late thing, right?
So this is me. I'm doing my gas station boner bit.
Can we play this?
Yeah. Okay. And this is, watch the corner right. All right. Him and his dad are going crazy for me.
I took it, bro. I was up for 3 days. Hand to God. I didn't sleep. Rock hard. Committed domestic violence against my...
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
So it's very funny. So, like, I even made a reference to it. So I'm like, and I always make fun. He's
a great filmmaker. I'll say that.
Listen, dude, I mean, even when we had that show, I still liked him. I liked him.
I've always liked him. Dude, that movie he did, Honey Boy, about him and his pops, is incredible.
Well, it's just like,
difficult,
dude, you can't get into this business young and come out totally normal. It's just not possible.
Oh, dude, and his relationship with his pops is
that's his dad right there.
Yeah, and he had like a tough time with that dude coming up.
Right?
It's a strange life that he's had. He's not had it easy.
So he's what is that? Oh, okay. So he comes up to me and after the show. He goes, dude, you're so funny. And I realized that he's way bigger than I thought. Like Shia LaBeouf.
Height wise?
Oh, yeah.
Or just like
he's taller and jacked. I don't know if he's necessarily at his peak shredded, but he's a thick boy.
Yeah, you think of actors as mostly tiny little people.
So it's this thing, like this inverted thing we have where like Tom Cruise looks huge, but if he walked up, he'd be like, you'd want to put him on your keychain, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Totally. And then like Allen Iverson looks super tiny, but when he walks up, you know, he's like Steph Curry looks like a child out there. He's 6'3".
He's 6'2" or 3, yeah. Right? Well, what is Iverson's like 6'2",
yeah,
something like that,
I think Iverson's 6'1".
I always thought he was 6'2". Anyway, you're totally right though. That's how it is with basketball.
So Shia LaBeouf comes up to me and he goes, "Hey man, you're so funny." He goes, "What's the name of your podcast?" And I go, Broken Simulation.
Did you? You did tell him that.
Well, tell him the one where a guy came on and made fun of him that he's now, I think, suing.
Oh, is he suing that guy?
Yeah, because the story,
that documentary,
the movie was based off a lie. Sam Hyde told not true about that guy at some Cannes Film Festival, and it wasn't true.
But he says that's not true at the end.
Yeah, but I don't know. I guess there's been some issues.
Yeah. You know, I honestly, I mean, that whole thing was a Trump derangement incident for sure. That whole thing that he set up, but that energy of like wanting to change things, like I have total respect for that. You know, it's just that it wasn't directed in the right way, setting up a camera for everybody. I mean, that's not doing anything.
Well, it's really,
but I have to respect it.
It's really hard to be young with power. It's just hard. Because that power is being infused into idealism.
And you got sycophants like those two art people that were kind of influencing him. I really think they were just leeching off the guy.
And kind of probably like deeply jealous of him and his fame.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Anybody that works in art like that and they're not, you know, you're popping and they're those art people are all super jealous of everything.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
No, dude, you should have invited him on tinfoil. That would have been. Can you imagine?
I thought we were gonna be best friends because he was laughing. I guess he goes to the Ice House all the time.
Really? Oh, he must live out there, Pasadena.
Yeah,
it's a good area.
It's great. Ice House, Pasadena is like old school and new school, old money and new money. Like Pasadena's got like mansions right next to crack houses.
Yeah,
I mean, dude, I'm looking at some of these things because dude, I'm freaking out.
What about what?
I think a crash is coming.
The stock market?
I think
or the whole economy?
The whole thing.
Really?
And I'm like almost want to just throw my money into a house instead of having it locked into a bank.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that would inflate for sure the value of it. But.
I mean,
yeah, no, I get it. Yeah.
I mean, with Celsius jacking my cash, is the government going to jack my cash too? Imagine that, dude. How much would that sucky hate you long time?
Well, think about it. I know we talk about this a lot, but what they did in Canada by freezing all those funds, of the people who donated to the trucker convoy.
It's unbelievable.
That to me is just a test to see what they can get away with later on. And if nobody except for people in our circles even talk about that anymore. They could totally, if there was some kind of emergency, the government can be like, listen, we just got to, to avoid economic collapse, we got to freeze everybody's accounts. We'll just give you $100 a week.
Which makes no sense whatsoever.
But you could totally imagine them doing that now that they've made us put masks on. They've made us all get shots.
By the way, they want to bring it back. You know that, right?
Yeah,
They're talking by October. And we're just going to see how many idiots are going to do
the mask mandate?
Oh, yeah. They're going to try it. Just to see if we're dumb enough to do it again. And then we'll just let you know whose algorithm is telling what to who.
I saw somebody the other day riding a motorcycle with a mask on.
I would joke about that. I mean, like I was counting the amount of masks and times the amount of dogs on your flight. Let you know how many idiots are on your plane. I'm sorry. If you have anything over a Chihuahua on the plane, I can't stand you. I'm sorry.
Well, it's funny you say that though, because they're meant to be, the ones that are on there are meant to be service dogs, and service dogs are meant to be bigger dogs. So really, they should be bigger dogs, not Chihuahua. Chihuahua's clearly not a service dog.
Yeah, but most of them are
service?
What are they? Anxiety dogs?
Yeah, that's
It's so stupid. It's just a bunch.
It used to be you had to be blind to have a dog on a plane.
Let's get back to that.
You had to be blind.
You can't, dude, and we gotta test you. Which way's the front of the plane?
We gotta test you.
We're gonna spin you around, and then we're gonna tell us which way's the front of the plane.
Yeah, we're gonna do that thing where you push against your face like that, and see if you flinch.
Yeah.
And if you don't flinch, we believe you. Okay.
Yeah. Can we do that? I'm over it, dude. I'm so sick and tired of crazy people ruining it. We're allowing the dumb to dictate all of our shit, and I'm over this.
There's nothing new about that.
I mean, dude, we're taking over. The dumb is taking over everywhere. They really are, dude.
College football fans, are you ready for week one? DraftKings Sportsbook is hooking you up with a can't-miss offer to start the season strong. This week, new customers can bet just $5 on college football and score $200 in bonus bets instantly. Anything can happen in college football, we know that. Your team could go from unranked to dynasty mode in just a couple years. Change comes fast. The only thing that's a lock is the great offers from DraftKings Sportsbook. Life's more fun when you're in on the action. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use the code BROKEN. New customers can score $200 in bonus bets instantly when they bet just $5 on college football. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with the code BROKEN. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort. 21 plus. Age varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. See dkng.co/football for eligibility terms and responsible gaming resources. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. Eligibility and deposit restrictions apply.
Like, man, I'm proud to announce that I drove in New York City, everybody. I actually drove in New York City. I drove. I thought I was going to lose it. And by the way,
how'd that go?
You know, everyone thinks LA drivers are dumb. New York City drivers are insane human beings.
Yeah, because
dude, they're all Puerto Ricans in Honda Accords that do not care.
Yeah, because the rich people all have drivers.
It's insane, dude, how these people drive. They drive up on the median. They drive on like the side shoulder. They don't care. Yeah. Dude, I saw a guy jump a median, dog. He missed his exit. He got off the exit, decided he didn't want to be on the exit, jumped off into the next lane.
I have respect for that idea, too.
I do, too. But you know that guy doesn't have insurance.
That's one of the advantages of having a truck. I sometimes I wish I had a truck just so I could turn
If
around
you
whenever
look
I
like,
want to.
dude, he looked like the Jesus man from The Big Lebowski.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what he looked like. And by the way, dude.
John Turturro's character.
Yeah,
That guy.
yeah, he looked like that. But by the way, dude, Puerto Rican chicks are hot. If I was in New
Yeah.
York City, I'd have Puerto
Yeah.
Rican kids. There'd
Yeah.
be no doubt about it.
It's like the New York equivalent of Mexicans, right?
Yeah. But I think Mexicans are good looking women.
No,
But
that's what I mean.
I
They're
think
both
Puerto
beautiful.
Ricans are hotter. Puerto Ricans are hot.
Good boxers too.
And they're super feminine. Like Puerto Ricans want to be moms.
Oh, dude, that's something that is uniquely a Western sort, like a North American, U.S. Canada sort of thing. The thing where women don't want to be moms. Everybody else around the world, except for like Western Europe, they're all just like trying to get knocked up and settle down.
But Puerto Ricans want to get knocked up and have your baby. That's what they want to do. They don't fall for that feminist crap.
Yeah.
White women fall for feminist crap. That's it. Dude, this is hand to God. I was watching this Puerto Rican chick with the biggest chi-chis I've ever seen and a full-blown mustache.
Through a bedroom window or something?
She's just walking.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, I'd still smash. Still would. With a full Judge Ito mustache. Magnum PI mustache. And I didn't even think twice about it.
Dude, we had this girl when I was in high school, and she had hair on her under
What
her
do you
chin,
say?
dude,
Don't
like
you
a lot.
say something? Like
She
we
had
have
to
make
know,
a
man.
We have to come up with a national rule.
She had to know.
Are we going to tell women with mustaches that they have mustaches?
I remember.
I think collectively we should. Hey, you got a mustache. Shave it down.
Well, dude, I remember in high school, we were in 10th grade, and this girl just moved up from middle school to 9th grade, and she was gorgeous, except she had a full ass mustache. She was like, had like darker skin, so she had black hair, and it shows up, and
What was her ethnic group?
I probably like Native American a little bit, maybe, or
Native
something,
American.
but mostly white. But she said dark hair and a permatan. And my buddy, I was like, damn, she's beautiful, but the mustache. My buddy went ahead and dated her, and then right after that, she got the laser done, and then she became a 10. He was so smart, dude. He got in there early, bought low.
He bought low. Did he
then-
sell high?
He just stayed high.
Yeah, that's great.
Just buy low, stay high.
Dude, and what year in high school did they start dating?
That he was in 10th grade, she was in 9th grade. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Carried
She's
him through
been
the
like-
rest of high school.
Where, and they dated for the rest of high
Yeah,
school?
maybe into college a little bit
Isn't
too.
that crazy? I got friends of mine who were dating since they were in 8th grade.
Oh, that's
And
very
now
much
their
a small town
daughters
thing.
are all going to college. I'm like, I'm so old. I'm so old.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing some of that. People with kids that are growing up now. And I'm
Oh
like,
my God.
But then I remember, like, oh yeah, she had a baby when she was 15, so I feel a little better.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird when you see, I have people I went to high school with that are pregnant in high school, and they show up to my shows with the daughter. I'm like, oh my God.
That's weird.
Yeah, time flies. Dude, my kids are going to fly, bro. They're almost 4.
You got to do something about it, man.
What am I going to do?
Plant your
Stunt their
feet.
growth?
I don't know. Plant your feet.
Make them midgets?
No, just like make the time. Like a.
Oh,
just
dude, I spend
put
as
your
much
feet in the
time as
ground.
I can with them.
Try to absorb things. So
Yeah.
don't let it flow past you.
I love
you know what
it.
I mean?
I love it. I love it.
It's hard to do, but
So we went to Connecticut. XG, Eddie Bravo, Johnny Betancourt show up. By the way, whenever they hear Johnny at the intro, they always expect you to walk out. And then he's like, no, it's Betancourt. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
that's so funny.
Sorry.
I heard about the gay guy too backstage. Who was,
Oh my God.
thought he was-
yeah, he was just like, oh my God, where's like oh my God, is that the Johnny? We're like, okay, you knew where you're going.
So funny.
But dude, it's so
Nobody knows what I look like either, because on tinfoil we don't have camera on me, so he could just pass for me if he wanted to.
Yeah, he should say I'm Johnny
Yeah,
Beck.
just say
I'm
that.
Johnny Woodard. So we go there, we do the show, and this some people from Hook came and gave me a T-shirt.
Explain.
They're like, "Hey,
The school?
no,
or
they're
the
like,
town?
We're from the town, and we wanted to give you a T-shirt from the school." I'm like, "What? What? Thank you." I was
Did
like,
they say anything about it?
no, they just handed to me and walked up. 2 moms.
Was it weird?
It was weird.
Did
But
they
I-
have weird energy, or
No,
was it
but
like fan?
I don't know
like,
if it was
liked
they
you?
were fans or like, we know what you conspiracy theorists think. But I think they were fans. If
Well,
they
you
were,
got a pretty good meter for that shit, you know.
yeah, I mean, I think...
It was. I mean, it's obviously not intimidation. Or they sent guys. That's bizarre, though. Are you gonna wear the shirt? Sure.
No!
Does it say?
Yeah!
So I wonder if we even have to cut that out. Just talking about.
Yeah, cut it out. Beep it. This is going to be the most cut
The
out.
most beeped
our most
episode ever.
edited episode ever. The big 100. The most edited episode ever. So it's pretty cool. We went up. We met a lot of people. Mark brought his sister. Everybody thinks XG was hitting on her, and Mark got mad.
I heard about that.
Mark got a little mad.
I heard about it from XG, who said that he thought she was cute, but he was not hitting on her.
Yeah, she is cute.
He said she looks like Mark, but an attractive woman of Mark.
Yeah, if Mark was a hot chick.
If you can imagine that.
Yeah.
And I could not. I'd
Yeah.
have to see a picture, I think.
Yeah.
I could not imagine that.
And then so then Mark is the best. We love him. And he's like, "Hey man, come
Everybody
here."
loves Mark.
And Johnny, shut up. I'm trying to tell a story. Okay.
Everybody loves Mark.
I love Mark. Mark, you do a great job. We appreciate
I was
your
just
hard
doing
work.
the everybody loves
Mark,
Raymond
your
thing.
girlfriend is a wonderful human being, and your sister is cute, okay? And we say that with respect.
Did his girlfriend go to?
Yeah, she's great. They're all great. They're great people. And Mark wanted us to come to New Hartford.
New Hartford?
Yeah, I think it's called New Hartford.
I know Hartford. I don't know New Hartford.
Oh, it's not New Hartford?
Well, no, I'm just saying I don't
Let
know
me
Connecticut,
see.
so I'm
Let me
sure
see
there is
what
a
it
New
is.
Hartford. I just know Hartford from the Hartford Whalers.
Let me see.
There is a New Hartford in New York. Is that where you?
Oh no. I guess it's just Hartford.
There is a Hartford, Connecticut also, yes. That's where the Whalers used to play, and then they became the Carolina Hurricanes.
Okay. Hey, you want to stop? New Haven. Excuse me.
New Haven.
You want me to
yes.
stop in New Haven? And then when we couldn't, because Eddie just wants to go back to the hotel. He's at that
Really?
age. He travels so much. I'm at that age. Dude, Johnny, half the reason I do the road is just so I could chill.
Do you go on the road to rest? Is
Yeah,
that
I go on the road to rest.
to sleep, to take naps and stuff, right?
Johnny, today I woke up, and again, I know I'm not. Today I woke up. I had to go. I woke up. I went and did Krav Maga. Then I had to go turn in the car. Then I had to get stretched.
Well, you just said that like I know what that means. Turn in the car.
Dana's now getting her car fixed, so we have a rental car.
Oh, I see.
Insurance is fixing her car. So I had to
What
go.
happened to her car?
So do you know my insurance went up?
Yeah, I'm not surprised in the least.
Why?
Because you drive like an insane person and have accidents and
That's
get tickets.
rude, Johnny, because I drive to win, okay?
Well, you say it however you want to say it.
Yeah, and I win.
I'm not surprised.
Well, Johnny, just so you know that all the accidents that happen to me aren't my fault, even though the last one I was found guilty, it was my fault. But it's not my fault. Okay?
Did you feel like a pitcher who gave up a no-hitter when you lost the last one? It was decided.
No,
'cause you
well,
had
Johnny,
such
I
a
was just
sparkling
talking the other
traffic court
day,
record.
like I had lost 2 more in traffic court because I forgot to show up.
2 more.
Yeah.
Wait, is this an episode of Sam Tripoli's Traffic Court? 'Cause
Yeah,
we
I
have-
forgot to show up.
Sam Tripoli's Traffic Court.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was just so I told you this. So what?
That's like walking a batter or something. You got perfect game and you just walk 2 batters.
I walked 2 batters, dude.
Damn, hit by pitch.
So I think I'm like 20-5 now.
Damn, I'm sorry, brother.
Dude, it sucks. It sucks.
Did you think you had a good
Because-
chance if you'd shown up?
Because here's what they say. You're supposed to you have, like, say, 10 days to reschedule a court date.
You've been to traffic court 25 times. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
What was your number again? 20-5 or 25 and
20-5.
25 times you've been to. That's
Johnny,
insane.
I have lived here for over 25
I've had
years.
1 speeding ticket in my entire life,
Johnny,
and that's it.
you're afraid of everything.
I fly. I drive like the wind, like Fireball Roberts. I fly
No, you don't,
everywhere.
Johnny. You
I
drive-
absolutely do.
you
I
drive-
touch
you
100
drive like a
every time I get
scared
on the
man.
freeway. I touch 100.
You do not.
I absolutely do.
See, the problem, Johnny, is I drove a red car for a while, so I got pulled over a lot. A red car bucket that looked like a drug dealer would drive it.
Well, I know for a fact you've had a handful of court appearances over the past couple of years, and you haven't driven that red car in quite a while.
Most of the times I get pulled over, it's traffic cam bullshit. It's not
Traffic
even
cam bullshit.
Yeah, it's not even like me getting pulled over by a cop. It's a traffic cam that some block decided to keep the traffic cam.
So you ran a red light, is what you're saying?
No, dude, I rolled right on the red sometimes.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, dude, it totally sucked.
That's-
It's just this dumb corner that was near the old Conspiracy Social Club.
You got to load up Waze, man. It tells you where all those are.
I had Waze.
And you still did it? That's
Well,
too
I didn't
bad.
have it on at that time,
Oh, I
Johnny.
see.
Who drives around with Waze on?
I do. I leave it on
If
all
you
the
know
time.
where you're going.
Yeah, I just leave it on for that, for telling me where the cops are and when traffic cameras are around.
By the
100%.
way, you know my theory is that Google Maps is working with big oil. You know that, right?
Well, you've mentioned that theory. My theory is that they're working with the traffic planners in the city to kind of reroute people so that not everybody's going on the same road.
Well, I mean, Google has me go all the way around the outside. Like,
Well, dude,
Buffalo.
I've had Waze change my route to make it, and then the time went up when it changed my route.
Yeah.
I think you're right. You're right on about they're working with somebody.
Yeah,
all of them.
to get you to drive around more.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Probably all the car companies, all the oil companies are just trying to get you to get your mileage up.
I totally believe it though because I've seen it. I've seen where the directions got worse.
Yeah, it's
So okay, so 20 and 5 in traffic court. Your last two no shows.
Yeah, because what happens is they go, hey, you got to change your date 10 days or 10 days before. But so I waited 10 days or 7 days.
Oh, I remember this. You didn't. You misunderstood what they meant by like
They
10
meant
days.
business days.
Yeah.
So I'd miss my time,
Yeah.
right?
And then you lost the last one?
No, because I didn't show up.
Oh, okay.
They jacked me on
But I
two
thought you
things.
said one you got
But
found
I was getting
guilty.
shit from someone I'm not going to name. But they were like, "Dude, your car's always getting fucked." In the shop. I go, the last big accident I had, literally a branch fell on my car, and I didn't even want to sue my neighbors because I felt bad for them, and I didn't even know who they were, and I felt bad for them. And then the next time after that, I'm just driving down the 101 in this like block of cheese or something, right in the middle of something, just boom, boom, bang, hit right in the middle of my grill
A block of cheese?
or something. I
Like
don't
that
even
guy
know
in
what
Italy
it was.
that a cheese fell on his head and he died.
Yeah, it just hit me, bang.
Damn, dude. What was the one you said though that you were found like you were guilty of?
Dude, it was literally like you could not have timed it crazier.
Oh, is this the one over on over by the post office?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember.
That no. This is a different one where like I was at this. I had to pull over to take care of something, and I pulled over, took care of it, and looked back my way, saw no cars, pulled out right at that time. A guy was using the inner lane, and he pulled in.
Oh, yeah.
and we just went doop, and we both hit the brakes, and we barely touched.
Did you do damage though?
The problem now, Johnny, is with these new cars, the smallest damage is the biggest damage.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Because they all got sensors.
Sensors, yeah.
And now my car just got fixed. I got that. I had that accident about 6 months in, and I just got the car back.
That's a drag, dude.
It's a drag, bro. I miss my car.
Your Mitsubishi?
Yeah, I like it.
You don't have it back yet?
Well, the problem is that my old Mitsubishi she's getting that fixed. So I'm driving the rental car still because it has the 2 kid seats.
Why aren't
in
you
the back.
driving? Oh, I see. Okay.
This has been Sam Tripoli's Traffic Court.
I love my kids.
That's good. That would be
Dude.
weird if you didn't, probably.
No, I love my kids. Ninja loves the rain.
Really?
Loves the rain.
You think about it, dude. Probably haven't seen a handful of rain showers in their whole
Johnny,
lives.
were you thoroughly disappointed with
we should talk about it.
the hurricane?
I mean,
By the way-
as someone who's lived through dozens of hurricanes in their life,
Yeah.
I mean, I knew it was going to be a big nothing because it was a tropical storm by the time it came through here. So it's just gonna be big rain. And as long as you don't live on a hillside or
It
something.
wasn't even the biggest rain we've had.
No, we've had bad.
I mean, dude,
in the desert, it was bad, and in the mountains and stuff because
Mexico got rocked.
But up here, I knew it was going to be anything. Although, I mean, they didn't go to school today in LA. I don't get it.
I've never seen a sunnier day in which they canceled school.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
And the best thing about LA is the day after a heavy rain, the smog's gone. It's
air quality is
beautiful,
great, yeah.
dude. It's beautiful.
Great. I went for a big walk today because it's just the best time after a big rain like that because it tamps down all the dust and stuff.
My daughter loves the rain. And I have a video of her. We can't put it up, but I love. She
just went outside in the rain?
She's like wanted to go out, so I put her in her little raincoat, and she just went and jumped around in the rain. She's like, I have video of it. It's
That's
so
cool,
cool.
man. That's so
Sent
cool.
to all the family. It was the best.
Think about it. That's got to be one of her first experiences with rain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't get a lot of rain around
Yeah,
here.
it's crazy, dude. But it was good to have it. And then we were positioning because, we're like, dude, if the winds get really bad, we got a bunch of trees. And, dude, there's prime parking on my block. Like, everybody wants
I see what you're
the
saying.
tree-shade parking.
Yeah, we have that too.
Right, and the problem is we got a 3 or 4 apartment complex that have no parking where they are, so they all park in our lane, on our street. So everybody's battling. And then the Gypsy Jews next door, they have 18 cars.
Well, dude, in our neighborhood now too, they have these RVs. It's like people who don't have, they're homeless people, but they managed to buy a 68 Commander or something
It's
that barely
so
runs.
crazy.
And they've
they
taken
just park
all
it.
the parking, dude, all the parking. And the city's made it now that it used to be there was an ordinance in LA that you couldn't do that.
Right. Now
you had to
they're
move.
yeah, go for it.
But now,
have a good time.
if you're living in your RV or car, they can't say shit to you. You're not, and then they take over the sidewalk too, so you can't walk. We have to walk in the bike lanes now.
I think it's offensive.
The sidewalk thing is there's an ordinance against that. But anyway, it's a drag. It makes parking worse in the whole neighborhood. You can't find parking.
It's just crazy, dude.
Yeah. But the hurricane was a bust. Yeah, it was just a lot of rain. The earthquake was kind of
Do
interesting.
you know who was excited for the hurricane? The local news.
Oh, they were masturbating.
Oh God, they were. I'm surprised they just weren't just grabbing their nipples and rubbing themselves the way. And they dude, is there anybody who's creepier
Nonstop.
than weathermen? They're either hot chicks or swinging looking dudes.
Well, you know what it is? It's really about them, and you're right. There's two classes of weathermen. There's one, these guys that came in from science. They went to meteorology school or whatever the hell and got a degree, and then they had to kind of learn to be a face on TV. And then you have these other guys who came up in entertainment. They were actors. And then they got hired to do the weather on TV. And you can always tell when you're watching which track they came up, because the nerdy meteorological guys, they're kind of,
they're giddy
squirrely. They're a little squirrely in front of camera, but they
get
get excited about the nerd shit. The high front here, these are cumulonimbus clouds. And then the other guy's like, yeah, it's going to rain.
like on ESPN or let's say any YouTube channel, they'll give, let's say, these bettors who are telling you who to bet, they'll give their winning percentage. The experts be like, hey, man, last week they got, 8 out of 10 games right. They should do that with weathermen. They should be
just have their percentages like a baseball player when they come out.
Batting percentage.
Yeah, totally. Like when a guy comes up to the plate.
Yeah, and in LA, they probably have a high batting average because it's sunny. Back to you.
You don't even need a weatherman.
And why do they even have them in Vegas too? Yeah. Hot again. Hot again. They should just run it over and over again, and they should keep running the same thing over and over again until the suits get so old that you notice it's the same guy.
It'd be like, how Drew Carey apparently does all those Prices Rights in one day and just shoots them all for the week. The weatherman should just do that.
So we shoot near, we record somewhat near where they record Price is Right. It's no longer going to film over there.
No kidding. That's a drag. Where are they going?
Glendale, dog.
Why?
I don't know. It's so weird. But that's not good for Hollywood. That's more jobs gone. They also have make what's that called? Make me an offer. What is that? Where you like you can have this or behind?
Yeah, I know.
What's that called? Let's make a deal.
Let's make a deal.
Which is
Bill,
like
Bill Marshu's there. Yeah.
Wayne Brady. That's where like Wayne Brady, who just came out as pansexual.
Did he really?
Yeah,
I didn't see
which
that.
is hilarious. Back when I was a kid, you know what we called pansexuals? The dude who would fuck anything. That's what those were called. What was that, bro?
Just thinking about what you said. So dumb. But that's really, it's
like, imagine being you're like, I'm attracted to everything. You're constantly hard all the time. Hey, throw out the garbage. Oh, did you say garbage, bro? I mean, like, what?
It's
do you
really
do?
a woke version of bisexual, is what it is.
No, it's a woke version of the dude who will stick his dick in anything. That's what that is.
Because you used to say if you were attracted to anything, you'd say, "Oh, I'm bisexual."
Yeah.
But now you can't. We have to pretend that there aren't two genders.
Well, isn't it weird that Pan is also like a demon elf that runs?
Well, that's
through the
what
film?
it's from. I think it's
right
from, because that's
so that
related
means
to sex.
what? Wayne Brady plays the flute and makes weird love to fat people. Is that what that is?
Actually, it's probably not from that. It's probably from like.
And then of course everyone's got to be like licking pans in a comedy sketch,
Yeah,
which
it's
is
from
fine.
Greek.
What? It's Greek.
From Greek,
Yeah.
meaning all or everything.
Yeah, and it's also Pan. Look up the Pan.
No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Pan, the little goat, horny goat man.
Yeah, the horny goat man. That's what Wayne Brady is now, a horny goat man. And everybody's like, "Oh, that's so crazy." It's like I think Galern
how brave to come
I think
out.
Galern said it. Like improv is gay, so we should have known something.
That's so funny. That's so funny. Galern's funny.
Galern's the best. Yeah, so they're moving it. What else do we got? John?
What did you experience the earthquake during the hurricane? That was kind of
that's
interesting.
so funny. Of course, everyone's like, "That's what California gets."
My grandma says that we're being punished by God. Is what
Yeah,
she said.
they love saying that. And then when they get hit with weather, it's just like, "Oh, you know, things happen." Right?
Crazy. My grandma legit. She told my mom that it's California being punished for Gavin Newsom's behavior.
So I don't like to talk smack about other comics, but there's this comic out in New York I can't stand. I'm not even gonna say his name because he's such a garbage guy, and I can't remember it. That's how much of a garbage guy he is. But he's like a super woke, like liberal comic. So obviously everyone was putting out about all the fires, and this guy who's lived in New York for his entire life is like, "Oh, I guess they don't know how wildfires work." Oh, why don't you tell me, New York City guy? Tell me about how wildfires work.
So dumb.
You're so stupid. You're so stupid. It's like unbelievable to me. I live in a state that has fire season. We have a season of fire.
Yeah, we have some experience with that.
Mountains burn next to my old house. You'd be like, I hope it doesn't come this far.
That's scary.
Dumbass.
Fire's scary, man. We used to do these controlled burns when I was a kid, and I remember watching these. Have you ever seen a fire? It's kind of like a fire dust devil. Have you ever seen? It's like a fire tornado thing.
I've seen dust devils though, both the actual wind and the
They're
actual
called fire
vacuum.
whirls. They're called fire whirls. And we used to see them in these fields. It's so cool, man. Let me show you what they look like. Yeah, this is kind of like what
rainfall
you'd see, right?
since the end of April. It all happened Monday
there. That's
afternoon
it.
when Chris Tangy was
Isn't that
scouting
cool, man?
locations
Yeah.
for a movie shoot.
By the way, when that happened, like in 400 AD or BC, that became some biblical
Oh,
shit.
for 100%.
And then the Lord came and he whirlwind fire and he said, "Don't touch your pee-pee." That's how. And now we can't jerk off because some guy saw
Some guy was touching his dick when he saw a fire tornado.
Yeah, that's exactly.
And now
what
we can't do
some
it.
guy was doing nature jacking, like what's the comic says, Andy Andrus, right? He's nature jacking out there, and
Nature jacking.
then he sees some whirlwind fire, whatever that is.
Yeah.
And now we can't jerk off without
Damn it.
feeling guilty.
Damn it. You mentioned to me in a text that you think it's weather manipulation because this is the first time we've had
Of course
even
it
a
is,
tropical
bro.
storm watch in
Yeah.
California.
Yeah, dude. I mean, they're ramping it up because they want to get this 50-minute cities, this climate change in.
The climate change.
So in Canada, they're catching people setting fires all the time. And they're like, oh,
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. These people are setting fires up. I mean, they had a video of
Who? Why?
because dude, they caught a guy in California, some Democratic donor who set fire because he wanted to help climate change.
Are you? Oh my God.
You could look that up.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Hold on. Democrat donor starting fires in California?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Democrat donor arrested for starting massive fires from the Free Beacon in June. Oh, look at this guy, bro. Look at this dude.
Yeah, of course this guy. I just want to help.
Several firefighters were injured in ginormous blaze. That's in quotes. Suspect also donated to the Lincoln Project.
Oh, this guy's that guy.
Well,
I want to see his hard drive and his computer history. That guy's a scumbag.
Authorities busted a Democratic donor for allegedly starting a ginormous inferno in Yosemite National Park.
Dude, the fact that we use ginormous in a legit.
It's a quote though. It's in quotes. I don't know who they're quoting yet because they haven't said. But
ginormous. Is that even a word, Johnny?
No, it's not a word. No, of course not. Democratic politicians had insisted climate change was to blame for the blaze, which destroyed more than 100 homes.
Ginormous. It's so freaking ginormous.
With the busy fall season just around the corner, you might be looking for wholesome, convenient meals for jam-packed days. Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit, can help you fuel up fast with chef-prepared, dietitian-approved, ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door. You'll save time, eat well, and stay on track with your healthy lifestyle. And if you're too busy with your end-of-summer goals to cook, but still want to make sure you're eating well, with Factor you can skip the extra trip to the grocery store and the chopping and the prepping and the cleaning up too, while still getting the flavor and nutritional quality you need. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are ready in just 2 minutes, so all you have to do is heat and enjoy, then get back to crushing your goals. Refresh your healthy habits without missing a beat. Choose from 34 plus weekly flavor-packed, dietitian-approved meals ready to eat in just 2 minutes. Are you looking for calorie-conscious options ahead of the busy season? Try delicious, dietitian-approved, again, calorie-smart meals with around or less than 550 calories per serving. And if you need an extra boost to support your wellness goals and feel your best for the rest of summer, try Protein Plus meals with 30 grams of protein or more per serving. Here's another thing that's pretty cool. You can round out your meal and replenish your snack supply with an assortment of 45 plus add-ons, including breakfast items like their delicious apple cinnamon pancakes, bacon and cheddar egg bites, and potato, bacon, and egg breakfast skillets. Or for an easy wellness boost, try refreshing beverage options like cold-pressed juices, shakes, and smoothies. This August, get Factor and enjoy eating well without the hassle. Simply choose your meals and enjoy fresh, flavor-packed meals delivered to your door. Again, ready in just 2 minutes, no prep, no mess. Head to factormeals.com/broken50 and use the code broken50 to get 50% off. That's code broken50 at factormeals.com/broken50 to get 50% off.
Johnny, okay, next thing. I think I've talked about everything I wanted to talk about.
Well, we have, I want to say one thing. So, we've had a pretty dark record of animal issues on the farm, I'll just say.
Yeah.
And
you got some bad
well, my
stuff.
dad just ran over another dog.
Another dog?
Yeah, it is alive. I will say the dog survived.
Oh.
But he was out driving. It's his favorite dog, this new dog he got to replace the corgi that died, Opie, a few months back.
Yeah.
It's a Cane Corso, this kind of Italian dog. And he ran over it with his truck. He thought it for sure it was dead. It couldn't get up or anything. Couldn't even breathe, really. He took it to the vet. He's like, oh, shit, it's going to die. And it is apparently these dogs are built of sterner stuff than humans because minor fracture of the pelvis, just a little hairline fracture, bruised lungs, that's it. Got run over by a truck, though, completely by a proper truck, Silverado. And it's fine now.
So
isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's crazy. You don't make sure the dog's inside before you leave?
Well, they run free on the farm. They're out. They live outside. I mean, that one lives most of the time inside, but the other dogs all live outside on the farm.
I don't know how you do that.
What do you mean? Where are they going to go?
Let dogs inside where it's warm?
Well, I mean, they stay in the garage when they sleep in the garage or in the barn, but they do what they want to do.
And you don't let them come inside?
When it's cold, we have like a heated area, lights in the garage and stuff that keep them warm, and they go into.
And these are your pets.
Yeah.
And you don't bring them inside.
They're wolves at heart. What are you talking about?
Because they're dogs. They're domesticated. They're meant to be inside with you and then go outside when they want
What about when they were domesticated? People were living in tents and shit. No,
they were living in caves, fuckface.
Caves.
And that was inside,
Same
by
difference.
the way, where the fire was.
Well, that's the garage. It's a cave. It's a nice cave.
Yeah. While you guys are inside enjoying cocoa.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys are heartless bastards.
What do you mean? They're living much better lives than the dogs.
That story makes me want to join PETA.
You're crazy.
I want to join PETA.
Think about all these dogs in the
Johnny,
city.
I might show up at your house and just protest your whole family.
Oh, you're so crazy. These dogs in the city live
Animal serial killers.
Studio apartments they live in. These dogs get to chase rabbits, run around in fields.
Johnny, I'm going to pitch Netflix.
Eat rats.
I know a family in North Carolina that's killed more animals.
Bark at geese.
Okay.
And they run free. They've never had a leash on their necks.
Animal serial killer. It's going to be the next making of a murderer.
And then I'm going to go to Hulu and do the counter to it called Animal Slaves. Poor dogs in the city.
Why has the state of North Carolina ignored all the animal brutality that's been happening from the Woodards? Have they paid
I did this
off?
video one time when I was in probably like 8th grade of this horse that got impaled on he ran into a fence basically and got impaled on the wood. It punched a hole in his torso and he was alive, but he just had like a giant hole. You could see inside of his body, like into, I don't know, there's a cavity there or something where the abs are, and I made a video of it and put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I had to take it down because so many people were like, what the fuck are you doing with these animals?
Yeah,
oh my God.
dude. You guys are serial killers.
The horse was fine. The farm's a tough place, man.
Yeah, what is it? Compton?
It's the Compton.
What is it? Gary, Indiana?
Of North Carolina, yeah.
What are your pets? The black animals of the animal kingdom? Just you guys are racist?
No, we love our pets. We love them.
Okay.
They have a great time.
They have a great time as they freeze their nuts off.
It's not cold. I'm telling you. They live in the garage. We have these lights, these heated lights, heat lamps.
Do they ever want to come inside where the food is?
No, they never once. What do you mean? The food? We feed. They have unlimited
food. Inside.
No, they have unlimited food.
Okay.
They eat whenever they want.
Okay.
You should see them.
Yeah.
One of them is so fat.
Yep. Okay. Thanks for that animal update.
But yeah, my dad ran over a dog again.
Okay. So what's that called? Thursdays?
Honestly, he's run over just him. Like, so you could add my mom into probably 10 animals.
Yeah. Yeah. How many kids did Gacy kill?
Since I've been alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even know what they did before I was here.
Yeah. They were probably even worse. They were like, oh, dude, our gay son isn't going to like this.
They really just don't. I mean, he ran over one of my dogs, and I told him he was going to run over him because he wasn't being careful enough.
Yeah.
A little corgi.
Does your dad drink and drive?
No, he doesn't drink at all.
Okay.
He used to, but
is he blind?
He got to church. He's not blind. No.
How many dogs do you have to hit before you look both ways?
Well, his thing is he gets up before the sun comes up.
Okay, so he can't see anything.
Yeah, he can't see anything. That's almost all of them he's run over have been that early.
Does this sound haunt his nightmares?
It's more of a.
By the way, Johnny, once in a while, you should just try to change your dad's ringtone for you to that. Oh, no. And when you leave, just call him and be like, oh!
He felt so bad, dude. He was sick. I talked to him after it happened, and he was sick, man. He was so sick.
Sometimes the killer.
He says he's got like PTSD from it now.
Oh,
when
Johnny,
he drives around, like he's afraid.
I'm sorry to make fun of your serial killer dad. I'm sorry to make fun of the Hitler of animals of North Carolina.
I told you, dude. My uncle calls my mom Dr. Kevorkian of animals. That's what he calls her, and he's about right with that.
All right, Johnny. Do we have any calls? Do we have any fun with stupid?
Yeah, we have both. We'll do a couple of calls really quick.
And then I want to get into something I've been wanting to talk about on here.
Okay. You want to do that now?
Yeah. Can we start a new segment that's called Sam's Gotta Set the Record Straight?
That's a lot of words.
Okay. Setting the record straight. I want to talk about this Dylan Danis thing going on. Have you seen this with Logan Paul?
Yeah, a little bit.
Now, I can't tell, is it Logan Paul's girlfriend or his wife?
I don't know. that Nina, whatever her name is.
Who is so hot.
Yeah, let me see. Hold on. I got it right here from the Post. Dylan Danis won't stop trolling Logan Paul with Nina Agdal photos. Dylan Danis is hitting below the belt. The Brazilian jiu-jitsu champion is hyping up.
He's really great at jiu-jitsu. He's only like 25.
His October 14 fight with Logan Paul in Manchester by continuing his social media blitz involving Nina Agdal. The model is engaged to Paul.
Oh, so they're not married. They're fiancés. Okay.
And Danis is doing his best to remind everyone that Paul's fiance has a dating history in an attempt to rattle the YouTuber turned boxer.
Like, Johnny, if you met a girl that hot and she says she's never had a boyfriend, wouldn't like alarms go off? You're like, why haven't you had a boyfriend?
This is a crazy
Did you
person.
used to have a dick? Like, why? Why have you had a boyfend?
She's interesting looking. I'll say that about her.
You don't think she's hot?
Well, I mean, she's got a lot of chin, doesn't she?
Well, she's super. Did you hear me? He's like, I thought she was a guy. No, that's a chick.
I subscribe to the thing you often say is that a lot of people who pass as models and actresses and stuff without the makeup, they're not as hot as some of the women you could meet just walking around LA.
I don't think you're going to find hotter than that just walk around LA. I just don't think so.
Do you think she looks great right
Yeah,
there?
I think she does.
Okay.
She might have high cholesterol, though.
What does that mean?
She might have high cholesterol because she has puffs under her eyes.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've...
So
is that a real
anyways,
thing?
So
like you made that up.
you're dating a chick like this. She's so hot. She's been around Hollywood for a minute, and she's gonna meet some guys, and guys are gonna be throwing it to her. But see, what I think this is what all these manospheres have been trying to tell women forever. And what is going on with Dylan Danis? Is that his name, Dylan Danis?
Yeah.
And Logan Paul. And I love the Paul brothers. I think they're great. But a lot of people are trying to make this into slut shaming, and it's not. What it really is cuck shaming. Like they're shaming him because her history isn't making her look bad. It's making him look bad because he's trying to domesticate her, basically. And that's what women don't understand. So when you go on you go on Instagram, and like you guys can think I'm old, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But once you put that out there, it's going to come back and haunt the guy who's willing to look past that and marry you. And everyone's going to go, dude, you're marrying this chick? Look at this interview she did. Look at this she did. Look at this she did. Look at this she did.
Let me just read what he's done because it's interesting. Can I just recap it real quick? Because I didn't know. Dylan Danis is hitting below the belt. The BJJ champion is hyping up the fight. His X feed, Twitter, over the last 4 days is littered with photos of Agdal pictured with celebrities such as Leo, Joe Jonas, and Danis went so far as to Photoshop her into pictures with Hollywood A-listers and Albert Einstein. That's pretty funny, actually. And he wrote, "I won't let you down like your fiance has on Saturday." In a separate post, he wrote, "Not Malcolm in the Middle, not Shark Boy Man." I don't understand what that. What is Shark Boy Man?
Who knows?
And more could be coming. This is the thing that I think is interesting. He goes, "I actually have the most insane picture of Nina ever to exist, but I can't share it or the event will be canceled 1,000%. This photo is like a nuclear bomb. The damage it would do would be irreparable."
So my whole thing is that's a separate thing, and say pin that. Okay, pin that. But to me, this is what we're saying. Is like when you go on a show and you're like, I've been with 300 guys. I like doing this. That stuff lowers your street value. You don't understand. And you can never change that. It will never change. Because at the basic, at the most primal level, is like the only way a man knows that's his kid is by locking that shit down. And you don't want a chick who slings it. Now, I like freaks. I'm down with freaks. The weirder, the better. As long as you're not hurting people, including children, I'm down and no poop. Outside that, I'm willing to see what you're into. You just can't talk about it because it ruins your value. And let's say you go through your whore phase, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Which is a kind of a What's it called? When guys have to go through something to prove themselves.
Trial?
It's or a something to
Rite of
adult.
passage.
Rite of passage, Johnny. It's a rite of passage, right? It's kind of get your whore out and then lock it down. But the problem now, everyone's got a camera. Chicks are drunk and they're saying stupid shit, right? You're saying
and
stupid shit.
for clout. That's
Right?
it. Yeah. Temporary.
But then that's going to come back because you don't understand at 20 years old when you're 25 and trying to find a real boyfriend and all of his friends or his family members are sending the video of you saying you got a train ran on you by the football team.
Dude, I mean, honestly, when I was in high school, like I would avoid women just for that. Because I remember hearing girls that wanted to date me talk about other guys, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna be the guy they're talking shit about someday. So I didn't date. There were several girls I didn't date because I heard them talking shit about other guys that they used to date. I'm like, oh, you're gonna be talking about my dick next.
Yeah, but it's like, oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't want to hear about that.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Look at the picture. This is what he's tweeting. Look, it's like Logan's room right now, and it's just her surrounded by a bunch of like Persian guys or something. I don't know what that means exactly, but Nina at the hotel bar earlier today. It's just her with some random dude. I guess she's really gone through the dudes.
But dude, it's like, how do you know she's been with any of these guys?
I don't think she
like,
has.
how many times do people take pictures with gorgeous women? Like, you're just standing there.
I just saw 20 guys go into Nina's room at the Fighter Hotel. Logan is bringing them room service.
Now, dude, everyone says this is the best thing he's ever done.
It is funny.
You know?
They're going to sell a million tickets.
But Logan Paul is going to murder him. And then, of course, all the whores are coming there because they don't want to be called out for their whore shit. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
I have a weird feeling that Logan won't show up for this press conference.
I think he's going to show up. But, like, I don't even understand why that's a big deal.
She's famous. People are posing with her.
She's extremely gorgeous. Like, dude, he's going to destroy him. He's going to get destroyed.
You think Danis is going to lose?
Yeah. In a boxing match?
Yeah. I could see it.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen him box. I don't know.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't think Danis. I like Dylan Danis. I like him. I mean, I love watching
It's
his
just a
jiu-jitsu
bad.
match.
I mean, either way, you go. If the BJJ guy goes to the boxing, he loses. If the boxing guy goes to BJJ, I mean, it's over. It's not even a question.
Right. But
he's got a
this
better
is
chance
what
than the other
happens.
thing, though.
This is what happens, ladies. When you put it out there all the time.
You're right.
And that's just reality. You don't get to change how people think. Like, dude, once you put that out there, it's going to get harder and harder to get high quality guys.
And it's not.
And
it's
nobody's
not
saying you can't-
sexist. It's not sexist. It's built in. It's natural. It's in our
I've said
brain.
this before. It is like men bragging about how broke they are.
That's true.
Like, to
It's-
the
dude, you know what
opposite-
they used to tell us in church, and it would make the girls cry. I remember, and they would be like, "I'm so sorry," but they would tell the girls in church that who wants to buy a used car is what.
100%. But here's the thing: everybody loves that you're a freak.
Absolutely.
The problem is
When you come to time to settle down,
yeah, just don't tell anybody about it. Walk quietly, carry a heavy bag of dicks.
yeah, because as long as you haven't gotten VD, you can't tell how many miles are on that thing.
Yeah. Dude, I've only been with 3. We know you're lying, but there's no proof of you saying you had trains ran on you. Right? So that's fine.
You're right, though. It is a weird thing for guys, right? Because there is, like, I always thought it was cool, like the freak. You know, I always loved that.
No, you love
Chicks
the
with all
freaking
tattoos.
theory.
Yeah.
You love the freaking bed, but do you want to bring the freak to meet your mom?
Yeah.
Now, the only ones who could do it the best are Latin chicks.
What do you mean? Why?
Latin chicks, for some reason, are like queens in the street, freaks in the sheet. Like, they carry themselves. They're the only ones that can be like love Jesus and be in the weird shit, and it doesn't mess their heads up. They're just built different.
Shout out to Puerto Rican chicks, Latin
Puerto Rican,
chicks, all of
Mexican
them.
chicks, all that shit. But it's like nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear it. Be a legend of the game. Don't need to have any video evidence of all the shit you've done stupid.
Video evidence.
Right?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, dude, it's like if you've been knocked out 1,000 times in street fights, you don't go around telling everybody you get knocked out all the time.
No, and Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
like getting laid, a guy getting laid is an achievement, or at least it used to be before women slung it all the time.
Yeah,
And maybe women were always slinging it. But it was like it took an act of God to get laid back in the day, or at least
it felt like it. Certainly.
Yeah, right? Now it's just like these chicks are like hot dog vendors at Dodger Stadium. They're just slinging pee everywhere, dog. And I love it. Thank you.
This new Martin Scorsese movie is 3.5 hours long, dude.
Dude.
Isn't that crazy?
Is it? It's already shot and done?
Yeah, it comes out in October. Killers of the Flower Moon. You haven't seen the preview?
No.
It looks really good. It's kind of like a Native American frontier gangster movie, kind of.
He loves gangster movies.
Yeah, but not. Here, I'll show you. I'll just show you the trailer really quickly. We got time.
You know, you got nice color skin.
Leo's got some weird
What
teeth.
color would you say that is?
My color.
The Osage. They have the worst land possible. But they outsmarted everybody. The land had oil on it. Black gold. Money flows freely here now.
I do love that money, sir.
This wealth should come to us. Their time is over. It's going to be another tragedy.
Bro.
When this money started coming, we should have known it came with something else. They're like buzzards circling our people. We're still warriors.
I ought to kill these white men who killed my family. I need you here.
I am right here.
You've got to take back control of your home.
I was sent down from Washington, D.C. to see about these murders.
See what about them?
See who's doing it.
Brendan Fraser?
Good for him.
Yeah, good for him.
Expecting a miracle to make all this go away. You know they don't happen anymore.
Dude, this comes out right around Hawaii
Yeah.
and Maui.
Yeah. Interesting.
Bro.
This shit down in Alabama too. It's I don't know. I can't quite put the puzzle pieces together, but it's interesting.
But Johnny, it's this weird thing where it's like we know the history of Europeans and colonization, right?
Yeah.
But do you feel like you did it?
No.
Yeah, that's
I don't
my
have
whole
any
thing.
connection. Dude, my great grandfather fought for the South in the Civil War. I don't feel any connection to that. You know,
My family was in Armenia and Italy. You know?
I don't
But
have a
it's like
connection.
this is what happens. The elites come and they'll scorch everything. And I'm telling you, bro. I know you don't think I'm psychic, but I read this shit instantly and I can smell it. And that shit in Hawaii is exactly that fucking show. Not about oil, but it's about premium land. I mean, Johnny, just imagine, Johnny.
So you think like a revelation of method kind of thing, possibly?
Maybe, but that's happened over and over again.
Yeah.
Is it called Schenectady City? Is that what it's called? Will you look that up?
What?
Central Park, New York, Schenectady City.
Such a weird word, yeah.
Central Park, New York Village, or
Schenectady.
Schenectady Village. Yeah. That's what they do, dude.
Well, there's a town a city called Schenectady in New York.
Upstate New York.
Yeah.
But we're talking village.
I don't see anything called Schenectady Village.
Well, look up the village where Central Park is.
Seneca Village.
Seneca.
That's named after Indians. Yeah, the
Seneca Village, dude. There we go. Seneca Village.
What about it?
Dude, it's the same exact thing as this movie. Exact same thing as Black Wall Street. Exact same thing as Dodger Stadium. Exact same thing as Lahana.
Screwed them out of their land.
Yep. Yeah. And created Central Park.
Yeah. Now, do I feel guilty about that? I don't, because I didn't do it.
Well, I don't know what happened. Black Wall Street sounds like they carpet bombed and killed people. Lahana,
100%.
Lahana, they kill people, bro. And it's really scary because there's a lot of dark arts with that shit. And
yeah, I just don't know. I feel like this might be, I feel like they messed up here or something because this is too big. This is gonna come out.
People are waking up, dude. It's like when you look at what's happening. Okay, I don't want to get too conspiratorial on here, but what else do we got, dude? Oh, can you show the Britney Spears video?
Finish your thought.
Well, I just think what's going on in San Francisco is them wanting to run everybody out, make it so bad that everyone leaves so they can just turn into a smart city. And then bring everybody back in, all the elites back in, run out all the things that made San Francisco wonderful, all the counterculture, which was CIA induced, but all that counterculture out and then flip it into a smart city. And so the question is that going to happen here?
LA?
Yeah.
LA's so big,
You never know, bro. You never know, bro. All right. What else?
100%. All right. Well, I got the fires. We got that.
Britney Spears. I sent you that video. Wood.
Yeah, that's where Fun Was Stupid though.
Yeah. Okay.
I got that in Fun Was Stupid.
All right. What else? We got.
You're talking about her dancing, right?
Yeah. Anything else? Do we got?
Yeah, we got calls. Yeah. Not many, a few, but there's just one that was super. It's off topic, and generally I would not accept something on this topic, but this woman is so pissed at Brian Callen that I just had to let it. It's kind of funny.
I just want to say something about Brian Callen that I want everyone to hear right now. I love that guy.
Well, this is funny though. I mean, it's not. She's genuinely mad, but this is not. I don't know. I enjoyed it. If you don't like it, we can cut it out.
You've got mail.
Hey, what's up? I don't know. I'm probably 15 minutes from 20 minutes maybe from finishing Who Burnt Lahaina or whatever Conspiracy Social Club with Brian Callen.
Not this
and
show.
Honestly, I'm going to be quite shocked if I don't hear an episode of just voicemail after voicemail of angry people. Because literally this Lahaina shit ain't no fucking joke, Brian. I'm speaking to you directly. I like this show and everything, but I almost fucking tossed the shit and almost unfollowed the damn podcast altogether. And just
not us. Why are you yelling at us?
To Broken Sin,
not Johnny.
And Tinfoil Hat as my podcast, because this should be fueling some shit. It'd be fueling some shit as a listener.
She's driving. She got pissed. She couldn't even listen to the end of it.
Or calls like that, but I'm gonna be the one apparently. But I've been on this Lahaina shit since it fucking started.
Yeah.
Okay?
She did it.
And it's
she
really
admitted
fucking
it.
I started
insulting.
it.
I'm not even a Hawaiian. Just as a fucking human being, okay?
I agree.
Someone that's awake and aware.
I'm so
It's fucking
sad.
deep, dark, fucked up shit.
I agree.
And yes, Pelletier was here in Vegas and whatnot, but you wouldn't fucking like that shit because it goes to TikTok. TikTok happens to be our new media source, Callen. Okay?
So mad, dude.
For real, this podcast is starting to get infuriating. Because you would think that he's opening his fucking eyeballs, but he's not. I don't know if he needs fucking surgery in order to take them motherfuckers up to his skull or
So
some
mad,
shit.
dude.
But that's just not how it's gonna go. Nah. I'm gonna be one of them motherfuckers
Dude, she's pissed.
Yeah.
Why are you yelling at me?
Dude, what do you think her nationality is? I'm gonna go white girl.
No. Well,
I think she's a white girl. When white girls get really mad, they start acting like black chicks.
No, I don't. I think she's either Mexican or little Native American.
Okay.
Indian. Yeah,
I'm gonna go white girl who gets so angry she becomes black.
She's not white though. I can tell.
But that's funny. Should I play that for Brian Callen?
Yeah. She's so mad, dude.
I get it,
she
bro.
really is pissed.
Now imagine being on the show and I have to control myself because I have to make the show entertaining. Now, again, just know, I will say this to Brian Callen's face. I love him. I really do.
He's in this new documentary that just came out about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. He's on some podcast talking about it, and he's in it a lot. My girl's like, hey, isn't that the guy that does that podcast with Sam? I was like,
oh, that's crazy.
It is, yeah.
That's great. Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him, man. The guy got effed. And they still
Back on
get mad at
Rogan
him.
now?
Good. By the way, should I announce I'm supposed to be, I'm going back on?
Oh, go ahead.
I'm due September 9th. Unless it gets canceled, I'm doing Fight Companion.
That's awesome, man.
I'm very excited.
That's so cool.
Eddie can't make it, so they decided to call in another conspiracy theorist. Thank you to Shab, thank you to Callen, and thank you to Eddie Bravo.
Do you know who's on with you?
Yeah, Shab and Callen, and me,
great,
and obviously Joe.
Oh, that's gonna be fun, dude.
So Joe called me
wait
up
for
today, and I just like, Joe, I gotta tell you some shit, and I just unloaded on him about Hawaii and all this shit.
Really?
And he's like, "What? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that?"
So interesting. Dude, there's a lot of people talking about how he seems to be coming along on a lot of issues. You know,
well, he's
publicly.
the smartest guy at it. Listen, dude. There's nobody smarter than how that guy operates.
Oh, he's a processor, yeah.
He's incredibly smart, and he's just smart enough. He's smart enough to know how to deliver and
not just
disseminate.
Smart enough, yeah.
No, he's smart enough to know, not just smart enough. He's probably as smart as you get. There's a reason. I think there's nobody's got a better batting average in the comedy community than Joe Rogan.
And it's
maybe Dave Chappelle, but Dave Chappelle had Dave Chappelle and then the Dave Chappelle show and stand up. Rogan, everything he touched did crushed.
And you have this class of person that just will give that guy no credit, and I can't understand it.
It's so crazy.
It doesn't make any sense. It's like when it's kind of like when punk rock came around and you had like the Sex Pistols shitting all over Pink Floyd. You know, remember like Johnny Rotten would wear that. You know, Pink Floyd sucks or whatever, and it's kind of the same thing. I think it's because he's so popular that he's just getting almost like the anti-culture, sort of the counterculture.
You know who's the only one super popular that there's no blowback on at all? Taylor Swift. I have a joke about her, and people get angry.
Really?
They get angry. I'm like, yeah, it's like basically about sacrifice.
People love
you have to sacrifice to get that big. Like, where are the bodies? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Right? And people get really fucking quiet. And I'm like, you can't make fun of this woman who's selling out SoFi 1,000 times.
She sold out. I think her sacrifice was her personal life, you know, because she had to give up all those secrets.
At the end of the day, I like some Taylor Swift songs, but it's like nobody's above it. Nobody's above it. You can't have all that and not be made fun of.
And at least she writes her songs. I mean, give her credit for that at least.
Yeah.
She's not got a Swedish hit factory right now.
Maybe if she didn't have the sexual energy of a 4x4, she'd be writing different songs.
She really does have that like Gwyneth Paltrow, sort of Nicole Kidman. Remember how they just weren't sexual?
It's just like they look like they're just like
yeah. Beautiful, but just not sexual in any way.
Yeah.
Like I rewatched Eyes Wide Shut. I like that movie. I like Kubrick. And it's just, even though she should be the most beautiful woman alive, Nicole Kidman. If you add up all the parts, you're like, oh shit, that's what a woman is.
Dude, what's crazy?
She's not. There's no
her
sex.
dad. Like
Nicole
nobody.
Kidman's dad?
Yeah. Have you ever looked into
I don't know about that. No.
What?
Really?
You've never looked into Nicole Kidman's dad?
No, I don't.
Oh my
I don't give a shit about
God,
her.
bro.
What did her dad do? Anthony Kidman. Anthony.
Yeah.
Anthony Kidman was an Australian psychologist and academic.
It doesn't say anything else about him?
This is he he's the father of actress Nicole Kidman and journalist
And he was on the
Antonia
run
Kidman.
for pedophilia.
Really?
Like really bad. Like huge.
Doesn't say anything about that.
Yeah. Welcome to
Followers of Nicole Kidman are urging the actress to address the recent controversial Balenciaga ad campaign.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do? Her dad was shady as shit. Part of a global pedophile ring.
Funny, there's not one damn word about
exactly,
this on
dude.
Google.
Yeah.
Let me go to DuckDuckGo and see if it delivers a different quality of result here, because Google's giving me nada. You know what the first result is for on DuckDuckGo? Nicole Kidman's father, Satanist, silenced by his own ninth circle something.
Oh, the ninth circle? Oh, yeah, that's dark art shit.
Nicole Kidman's father, Satanist, silenced by his own ninth circle satanic cult.
Yep. Shady, bro.
Dr. Anthony Kidman died Friday after fleeing Australia when accused of the sexual abuse and murder of children in an elite Sydney pedo ring.
Yeah.
That's funny. Is there any legit source on that?
Well, no, of course. They never going to talk about that.
I gotta.
Dude, what is going on with... Look at this guy. That is so hilarious. I have to send you this.
What is it?
This thing I just saw on...
And then this guy called. I'm not sure. He's trying to... Tell me if you buy... This is an example of what not to do. Don't call us and try to do an accent.
Yeah. Then don't
Especially
play it.
not an accent. No, I just want you to hear this, though, because this is the worst fake accent I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Or this person's got something going on, and we need to cut it out because I feel bad. You tell me.
I must have got cut off earlier there. See, I've got a riff for Brooklyn, but I'll tell you a thing or two. I know a thing or two about Roof, and you know what I'm saying, man.
No, we don't know what you're
Basically,
saying.
What's going on? I just wanted to call in and say hello. It's Johnny Be Good. Saying treat. Hello.
I have no clue.
Worst call of the year, what'd you say?
Yeah, put that up for worst call of the year. We don't even know what you're talking about.
I mean, he was trying to do this Brooklyn accent, and then it just turned into kind of like Sling Blade kind of toward the end.
Australian.
No, he says, I'm from Brooklyn, mate. Like, what the fuck? What else do we have? Our drunk friends called a bunch.
All right, let's hear it.
You want to hear it?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, he called like 8 times, dude.
Why not?
Here's a short one. Let's see what he says here.
Okay, guys, it's that.
There's nothing else to that one. Okay, guys. It's that.
Okay, I tried to call a second ago, but my phone just automatically turned off. Anyway.
Wait, does he sound way more clear and lucid, right?
Way better.
He sounds sober. Did he call us sober?
Way better. What is going on? Have you found Christ, bro?
Jesus healed the blind man.
Okay, he's talking about Jesus healing the blind man, it sounds like.
My phone
He
just
might have.
automatically turned off. Anyway, I was trying to tell you the story of how Jesus healed the blind man. Okay, so this is what the Bible says. It says, Jesus picked up some dirt in his hand, and he spit in it, and he got it in his hand real good, and he shoved it in the blind guy's eye, and he
That's
was
right.
healed. So if we take that with the cow thing, don't get too close to the back of a cow, because you might get healed, and you might get, like, in the eye, you might go blind because of the dirt and manure on.
Well, I will say that sober or drunk, his calls don't make any more sense either way.
Yeah.
They're equally nonsensical.
I actually prefer him drunk.
Don't tell him.
Yeah. Please get shit-faced and call in. Don't get your life straight. If you get your life straight, don't call in. Okay? Stay on your straightened path. But if you're crashing and burning, that's when you call in.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Johnny, are you ready for the new COVID?
The new COVID?
Yeah, new COVID's coming.
What is that real?
Yeah.
Is it like new Coke?
Yeah.
They're calling it new COVID?
Yeah, new COVID. The real deal COVID.
COVID 2023?
Yeah, that's what they're calling it. That's what they're calling it. Yep. Yeah.
You got the right one, baby?
You got the right one, baby.
What is that all? You just asked me if I was ready.
No,
for
they're gonna try to do lockdowns again.
I don't want that.
They're gonna try it.
Dude, I think there's a flu going around that's gnarly. My girl got the worst flu. Like, it was so weird, man. It just got her lungs. Like, she didn't have a sore throat, head cold, or anything. Just coughing crazily. I think that's probably what they're passing around is COVID right now, is this flu. but it's there's something weird going around for sure. Oh yeah, here. This is just I
already called like 4 times, so I'm going to call it 5th time. Just let Sam know that comedy set in Connecticut was fucking awesome, and the community was great. Hung out with everybody there. That environment, oh my god, that opera house was like, it was like there was like a nice little park. I ended up parking at the park across the street that had like a lake a little pond overlooked the sunset. Beautiful area. It was. I was like astonished at how quaint and beautiful the area was, and it was just such a positive vibe. It almost kind of felt like a Zero episode with really raunchy jokes. It felt like a Zero episode with really raunchy jokes. There you go. Yeah, that show was awesome. Like top billing. Like that was such a good location. Thank you, Sandy. All right.
Yeah, hey, dude, what's his name? Did he say?
He did not say, no.
Well, dude, I'm just going to say that was a wonderful, positive energy, high vibrational call. We felt it. Thank you, young Christian warrior.
Well, it's funny you say that because the first call you left was the one about the people burning alive in their cars.
Oh, okay.
He's the one who brought that up.
Yeah.
Let me see. This guy called up, Chris, and wanted to give us his tragedy. He couldn't even remember atrocity, so we're not playing it. You got to get it right at least. And his, you know what his tragedy was?
What?
That we don't play his calls. That was his tragedy.
Oh my God! So you're feeding into his travesty.
Yeah,
but it's gonna become a.
You got to get it right, dude. You got to get it right.
All right, bro.
I'll play. I'll play.
I want to play.
It. Let's just play
Chris,
it.
What's up, Broken Simulation? This is Chris. No, my tragedy is,
you notice our callers, they do like a lot of laughing at them. Like
well, we laugh a lot on this show.
What was that though? Listen to that laugh. This is Chris. It's like Chris is a guy he killed 3 years ago and assumed his identity or something, and he still laughs thinking about killing him and stealing his identity.
Chris, what's up, Broken Simulation? This is Chris. No, my tragedy.
That's weird, dude. This is Chris, who I killed 3 years ago and wear his skin around.
Broken Simulation. This is Chris. No, my tragedy is, are we still calling it a tragedy?
No, we never called it a tragedy.
We called it atrocity, bro.
You guys won't play any of my phone calls. You played my first one.
Also, we did play your first one.
When the show started.
There's a million people that never had their phone calls played on the show.
And I've had some pretty good ones.
But obviously not, because we haven't played it.
This ain't one of them.
Too, so I get it. Anyways, yeah, that's my atrocity there.
Oh, you got it right that
Came
time.
back around to it. You motherfuckers won't play any of my phone calls.
Hey, man, you're getting aggressive.
He MF'd us.
You're getting aggressive.
I can't possibly listen to all the phone calls. I mean, people call and leave 3-minute voicemails. It would take me all day to listen to all of them.
What's up, Johnny and Sam? I've been listening to Sam for a long time.
Thank you.
I'm a big
Oh, sorry. No, that's not the one I want. This guy just calls in and tells us he had a dream about Arnold Schwarzenegger in blackface.
Yeah, okay, I want to hear about it.
It's 3 minutes, dude. It's too long.
So what? I want to hear it. I want to hear about his amazing story.
A dream of Arnold in black. I just gave you the whole thing.
I
A
would like
baby
to
and
hear
Arnold
about it.
Schwarzenegger.
I would like to hear it, Johnny.
What's up, Johnny and Sam? I've been listening to Sam for a long time.
Thank you.
And I'm a big fan of almost all the podcasts he's done. I haven't listened to all of them, but I love them. And Sam's one of my favorite comedians up there with Dave.
You haven't listened to all the podcasts, but you love all the... That doesn't make any sense.
Johnny, what he's saying is he loves the shows. He hasn't listened to every episode. Okay? So you could love Broken Sim, and maybe you didn't listen to all 100.
I would argue you don't love it then.
No, okay.
Landau, and I know that you've been with Dave Landau recently.
Not
and
sexually, but I have done shows with him.
Retarded-ass dream that I had to share with somebody.
Okay, all right, I want to hear it.
And so I just wanted to share this. So I had this dream the other night where it feels like I'm watching a sitcom.
Yeah.
And in the sitcom, it's got Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's a new dad, and he's got this baby, and Halloween's coming up. And the baby, for some reason, wants to do a costume that involves blackface. And Arnold Schwarzenegger's not cool with that. And he's talking to this baby like, no, baby, you can't do blackface. It's racially insensitive. It will ruin my career. But the baby...
Did he fake this dream to do the Arnold impression? That's my question.
Just goes and somehow puts on this blackface. And And the baby's really sad because no one will do blackface with this baby. And so baby's just really sad. It's breaking Arnold Schwarzenegger's heart. So finally he's like, okay, baby, fine. I will do blackface with you. And then Arnold Schwarzenegger does blackface and walks around with his baby. I woke up and I just thought to myself, that's the most retarded dream I've ever had. I have to share it with someone. And your voicemail seems the perfect opportunity. Keep up the great work, Sam. Love what you do. Come back to Tacoma sometime. I saw you there once.
I will, brother. I thought that might be Call of the Year.
Call of the Year, really?
Yeah, I mean, that was a great call. About a baby in blackface Arnold Schwarzenegger.
In a dream.
In a dream. And my only question was, did you wake up rock hard?
We got Fun with Stupid now, if you're ready for that.
Oh, this is my favorite part of the show, everybody. It should be its own little thing.
It is its own little thing.
It should be its own little thing. Yeah.
Coming at you from Hollywood, California. We got Fun with Stupid. This week we got people almost blowing their faces off. We got guys sniffing girls' asses. We got everything hosted by Sam Tripoli. Fun with Stupid.
Yes, welcome to Fun with Stupid with Sam Tripoli. I guess this is my part of the show. This is where we go around the world and try to look at the funniest, stupidest people out there. What do you got first, Johnny?
This is something I saw the other day. Have you seen this video? This guy throws.
This is nuts.
This is crazy.
This is nuts.
There's a guy smoking a cigarette, and he throws the cigarette down a hole in the sidewalk.
Yeah. And this looks like it's somewhere like
India or something.
Yeah.
Pakistan.
Boom, bro. He just throws a cigarette down there,
and the sidewalk explodes
the
beneath
entire
him.
Sidewalk, and he leaves his sneaker.
And he's left crawling away in the rubble.
I mean, it's so crazy, bro.
Clearly, there's like leaking gas down there, or like sewage, possibly.
Oh my God, bro! It was like you're in front, like right on top of a humpback whale, and it just squirts right in your face.
It's a miracle that guy's alive.
I
Honestly.
can't believe he's alive. Look at this. I'm just gonna throw it down. But what was he? That's a cigarette? You're sure?
Yeah. It is, because look at the tweet. It says, some say cigarettes kill you slowly, but sometimes they can kill you instantly, too.
Oh, my God. That guy. How is he still alive?
And that's what you get for littering, ladies and gentlemen.
How's he still alive?
John Lennon sang about it some 40-some years ago. Instant karma is going to get you. It's going to knock you right on the head. And that's what happened to that guy right there. So this is another one I pulled here. Man arrested after being filmed sniffing women from behind at California bookstore.
That's some weird stuff. I mean, everyone's got something. Like, I like
you're
armpits.
defending this guy, aren't you?
So I like armpits and being called the M word.
I thought this might hit a little too close to home for Sam.
But listen, I asked for permission. That's the big difference. I'm like, hey man, hey lady, can I sniff your armpits? I'll go up and sniff their cracks.
Watch this guy when he gets caught. His face, dude, is so funny when he realizes, like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to wear this one. I'm gonna have to own it. Let me just zoom in here. It's so funny, dude.
Hey, are you following me?
No. Look at his face, dude.
My bad.
My bad.
So she was like there, and he was like bent over behind her.
Yeah, I mean, so like you're at the bookstores in fishnet stockings. Nope, it's not your fault. This guy's a creeper, okay? But that's a weird. Like, let's admit he's a weirdo. We're beyond that.
He's got pedo energy.
We all agree he's a weirdo.
Look at his face, though, dude. His face is busted. Look at him.
And he's got a face tattoo.
No. My bad.
Like, he couldn't even follow through with a lie. She asked him, and he goes, no.
But why is she? Listen, this is not victim shaming. He's a piece of shit. Let's all agree on that. He's a garbage guy. He's making the ladies uncomfortable. I say make it safer for the ladies. Just who goes to the bookstore in fishnet stockings?
That is weird, yeah.
I'm in no way saying she deserves anything. I'm not saying that had anything to do with it. It's just a weird look to have at a bookstore.
Here's my favorite part. You wouldn't think this would intersect with the LA Lakers, but it does.
Oh, what?
Crowder's history of peeping and prowling. Woodard's video caught the attention of former LA Lakers basketball player Robert Horry,
oh my
who
God.
said the great multi-time champion Robert
Should he be
Horry,
in the Hall of
clutch.
Fame?
He should not, even though
He
he's got all the
should totally be
He's
in the
one
Hall
of the
of Fame.
great clutch players of all time.
He
but
hit important shots and helped people win.
he said the same man had stalked his stepdaughter in the past.
I would beat the shit out of
This
that
man
guy.
has stalked my then 14-year-old stepdaughter.
I'll kill him.
He terrorized my family for months until he was arrested and sentenced to 8 years in prison. He is back in the area doing the exact same thing.
What a piece of shit.
And here's more to the story apparently right here.
Of shit.
Here's more.
Yeah.
Oh no, I completely agree with this comment, especially with the things I've learned in less than 24 hours from posting that original video. Like, I've had multiple women reach out to me who said they have had experiences with this guy. And then another young lady posted the video she got of him doing the same thing to her in the same Barnes & Noble.
Yeah, it's just weird. Why you...
Are you following me?
No.
My bad.
His play, like, dude, that's why you get busted, because you can't play it off. You got to learn to lie, brother. You got to learn to lie,
and then
man.
you go, my bad.
If you're going to be a peeping Tom or whatever.
Yeah, he's a garbage man.
You got to learn to lie better than that.
Yeah, you're a garbage man. You're a piece of shit. Still don't know why she's at the bookstore and fish next stockings.
No, I'm with you.
But
That's fair.
he's a piece of shit.
Here's a little fun with stupid for you, Sam.
Yeah.
And it's
Oh
celebrity fun with stupid.
So I mean, like, listen, Johnny, I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
That'd be a nice change. Let's
I'm
hear it.
always honest with you, but I'm gonna be real honest with you. I do not like teeing off on women. I have 2 daughters. I love them very much, and I just like to have fun discussing how ridiculous women are. Okay, because I'm a guy. And women, it's men versus women in the discussion on who's more retarded. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, those are the options. You're right. Yeah.
Right? It's like,
Unless
I'm
you
on
listen to
team
the
guy. You
liberals.
ladies are on team woman. We can talk about each other. Like, Britney Spears is the arc of the Western woman.
Yeah, it's like exaggerate. She's like a caricature of the art
She is
of the Western world.
a giant, like, she is the greatest example of that. She's like, what's it called? She's, oh man, the words are escaping me this night. She's like amplifier.
Stereotypical? What?
Yeah, I guess, like, she is like
Prototypical?
typical of the arc of the
prototype?
yeah.
The archetype?
Where, like, when they're really young, you're like, okay, that's a little too young. We couldn't do that.
Hypersexualized at a young age.
At super young age. And then they kind of go through their whore phase, right? And then they want to lock it down. And then, like, everyone's like, feels bad for them because, like, they have horrible taste in men and they make the worst taste. And then they get to a place where, like, they're like, how old is Britney? 38 now?
Oh, she's older than that for sure.
How old is Britney Spears?
41.
41. And now she's softcore porn. And that is every woman her age that was super hot at one time does this because the heads aren't turning like they used to. Right?
And this is what we're talking about, is her just straight up stripping on the internet here.
Yeah, I mean, like,
she's
but
on
this
a
is
stripper
everything
pole.
she's doing. Now, you remember the Free Britney, and everyone's like, we got it. She's got to have free will and help her. And the minute she got, like, on her own, what's she doing? Butthole shots. She's letting her dog sniff her cooch. Did you see that one?
Today I learned Britney Spears has no ass, by the way. I had no
think
idea.
It's a nice ass.
You're crazy. She
Yeah.
has no ass.
Johnny, she has a perfect ass. It's really nice, and she is still hot.
Dude, there's almost
I don't
no
care.
ass. Like, it almost goes straight from her
Johnny,
back to her leg.
Stop it. She looks great.
What
She's
is
just
this? What-
Obviously crazy. She's
Are
lost it.
you blind?
I'm not
Do those
blind.
glasses, did they even have a prescription in them?
Yes, and I would hit it, crush it.
No, I didn't ask you if you'd
I
hit it.
would
Obviously, you'd hit it. You would hit anything.
Crush.
All you do is hit anything.
I would crush so
Yeah,
hard.
you had sex with your friend's ham sandwich. Of course, you would hit Britney
I would
Spears.
rock so hard.
She
I
has
would
no
rock
ass, dude.
so hard.
What did she do with her dog?
I would rock so hard, dog.
I mean, you'd have to do it for the story. Anybody would.
I would rock so hard.
What did she do with her dog, dude?
Dude, she had a video where she's like, on her knees, and her dog comes up and just smells the peach, and he just let him.
We don't need to play that. That's gross.
Yeah, I mean that's gross.
It's almost as gross as
It's
this
gross,
dancing.
right?
I mean, and she's not dancing in a way that you would want.
But also
bad.
It's so like she gets married to this guy. She screws the help. She humps the help.
Federline,
he finds out about no. This new husband.
Well, he was the help too. She hired him to be a dancer, and
humps the help. She's slinging pee everywhere, and like everybody's like, "This is what you want, man. This is like, I like feminism. Feminists have to be like, what do we fight for? What we fight for?" And it's not just her. It's like you see female comics do this as well. When they were younger, they go through their slinging pee phase. Then around like 28 to like 32, 33, they lock it down. Now they want to be serious. And then after that, and they get older, now it's like, you're just like, it's the arc of life. Now all of a sudden you're like, hey man, I'm young and hot too. And you just become softcore porn.
I think Wembanyama put her into that last stage there. You know, the rejection. She suddenly just went spiraling off.
It's got to be crazy when you were like considered the hottest chick on planet Earth. Like at Britney Spears at the height of her power.
She was so hot that nobody noticed she has no ass. That's how hot she was.
Well, I mean, agree to disagree.
Well, you're looking at it, brother. She doesn't have an ass.
Agree to disagree.
Well, show me where the ass is.
Just wild.
You're a guy who likes a big ass too. She's got no
her
ass.
Dad's got to be like, told ya.
Would you say she has a good ass?
Well, let it play. Let's see it.
We're looking at it.
No, she's fucking doing a air hump in.
Okay, look. Here, I'll give her.
Keep it going, Johnny.
I just did a different
Johnny,
frame.
Let it go. Let it go.
No ass, bro.
I think she's fine, but it's just
she's got no ass.
I don't care, bro. It's fine.
Oh, wait. You said you don't care now, so you admit she has no ass.
No,
you just don't care.
I'm saying it's fine.
It's not good though. You would not say it's good.
I'm not saying it's not like.
Why are you defending Britney? Is she your best friend now?
Totally knock the bottom out.
You have no chance of banging Britney Spears.
I know that.
Then why are you pretending like she's your girlfriend?
Like, you know what? It's just like I just feel like she needs somebody that cares for her.
I care for her. I love her. She's got no ass.
What?
I care for her.
Yeah.
I want her to have a great time, but she has no ass.
Her ass. I'm fine with it. It's still tight. Still tight. She's just a broken Finbot.
It's so tight. There's nothing there.
Broken Finbot. Look at her. She's like,
it's not even good dance. What is that? What kind of dancing is that?
Finbot trying to give you boners. Finbot must give boners. I'm giving.
Think about how
everybody's getting boners.
You know what they should do? They should retroactively go back and give the Academy Award to whoever directed that toxic video and made it look like Britney Spears could dance, because she cannot dance in a sexy way, and that toxic video made her look so sexy.
I think women think twerking is just really easy, and it's not. It takes
that requires genes. That's genes,
a talent, bro. You got to have literally a shell for an ass.
Absolutely.
To make that
and
thing.
she has no ass.
Okay, Johnny, we get it. It's fine. Okay.
I might name the episode Britney Spears has no ass.
Stop it. We're never going to be seen by anybody. Can we put this on Rumble?
What do you mean?
Can we put this show on Rumble?
We do put it on Rumble.
Okay, put some more on Rumble.
Nobody watches it.
Hey, Rumble, watch our show. Hey, Peekaboo, I'm giving boners. Hey, it's Boner Santa Claus. Boners.
No boners.
No boners. You guys got boners yet? Who's got boners?
I mean, she's got really masculine thighs and hips now.
Anyone got boners? Anyone got boners?
Her tits are deflated. Like, what is going on?
Just think there's strippers still stripping in Vegas that look like her and her age, still trying to pay their bills. Boners? Who's got boners? Anyone?
I got to be honest with you. This doesn't turn me on at all. Does this turn you on? Be honest.
No, but I still hit it.
Okay. I was just doing a sanity check there on you.
Boners.
You needed
boners.
So you sent me this. I don't know if this is this fun with stupid?
Oh yeah, watch this. This is so weird.
Is this stupid?
This is an old video from way back. Everybody's stupid.
This is a weird video.
This is a weird video.
It's a compilation.
No,
it is a compilation.
I think it's a whole fucking video. One video.
It's a bunch of different things though.
I wish
wish I could be here more, but I really think Bill has everything under control.
This morning, for example, he came into the Oval Office for our meeting, and I said, Mr. President, is everything all
So I think this is from the Academy Awards in like the 90s. Is the best I can get.
I don't know.
It's like a sketch
But
from the
music,
Academy Awards.
I know they added the
They
music.
added anything with that music's gonna be a little creepy.
Yeah.
I have to say, you could be watching like Jeopardy
Yeah.
with that music, and you would be like, Alex
lower
Trebek
it
is a
down
murderer.
just a little bit. Lower it down, just a tiny bit.
It sounds louder in your headphones because I have your headphones turned way
Okay.
up to keep you from screaming. Okay.
right. I want to thank the Academy for this tremendous honor. This may be the greatest moment of my life. I mean, ever since I was a little boy, I wanted to be a real...
Like,
So Kevin Spacey walks
there's
in.
nobody in
scene.
there, this group, that has not been accused of pedophilia. Not
Damn
one
it.
person in this
I gotta
video.
cut that out too. Hold on. So what's happened is Kevin Spacey has appeared over Bill Clinton, who's rehearsing his Academy Award speech in the mirror over his shoulder and is like menacing him right now,
Yeah.
making him return the Academy Award that he's practicing with.
So creepy.
I don't know. I feel like if you put that music under
Anything?
yeah.
Like you could put it on Romper Room. And all of a sudden,
We could try that. Let's do it. Hold on. Okay.
let's find what is that music?
No, I'm just gonna play. I can play that video in the background, and then we'll play Romper Room. Here we go. Okay.
This morning, for example, he came into the Oval Office for our meeting, and I said, Mr. President, is everything all right? I want to thank the Academy for this tremendous honor. This may be the greatest moment of my life. I mean,
Hold on, I know how to
ever
make
since
it
I was a little
creepy,
boy,
yeah.
I wanted to be a real actor.
Oh, that is so creepy, bro. That's so creepy, bro.
What is she doing with that mirror, dude?
Dude, that's so creepy, dude.
Like, what is up with her?
Do you never watch Romper Room?
No, this is way before my
I think
time.
Bill has everything under control.
What is this thing?
I don't even know, bro.
That's so weird, dude. It's so creepy. Let me slow it down even a little. Yeah, dude. Anything with that music is weird, man.
I wish I could be
dude.
here more, but I really think
What
Bill
is that
has
weird thing wearing a blanket or whatever?
This morning, for example, he came into the Oval Office for our meeting, and I said, Mr.
Yeah, that's
President,
weird,
is
dude.
everything all right? I want to
That's fucking weird,
Oh,
man.
it's so weird, bro. That's so
okay,
weird.
what do we have here?
That's
So this is speaking of weird.
Yeah.
Here's something. Okay, so this guy whose name is Nick Sorter, has been in Maui, or has been in Hawaii the whole time covering this thing, the fire.
Yeah, this
And
is really weird,
He is being stalked, getting death threats, and one of the stalkers walks up behind him while he's on Steve Bannon show.
This
Say
is
what you will
so
about Steve Bannon.
weird, right?
And it's
people's minds here.
Bizarre. So he's talking, doing like an on location shot over Zoom or something. And this guy appears over his shoulder, kind of like Kevin Spacey in that last video.
Yeah.
And is just menacing him again,
By the way,
staring
you
at him.
should totally play that music right now.
Hey, what's up, Nick? I've been trying to reach you. Been reaching out to you on X. You're supposed to be meeting with people here. What victims have you had?
Okay, yeah. So this is so you're seeing this live right now. People actually tracked me down.
I thought you were
And
staying in a tent. You said you were coming and staying in a tent, Nick. You're taking up resources.
I'm not
People
taking
live
up
here.
any resources here. People's minds here.
That's so creepy. And he just
his
keeps going
energy's
'cause
weird, yeah.
He just keeps going, and it's so weird. And why don't they? The only reason I turned my back on the aggressor, go down.
He's just saying he was monitoring his video feed.
Okay,
I think people were trying to say it might have been staged or something, and he was.
Go down. You think?
I want to go back to. I want to see if we can find more video of this. If he's been doing anything else. Oh, he was. Wait, what is? Oh, no, that's old. When he was, Tucker was still on now. I was hoping. I would like to see the rest of that. Like what happened there. Here's what happened yesterday. I was reporting. That's the same clip.
It's the same clip. But why does it just stop?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. Like, what happens after that? Anyway, yeah, it's bizarre, man. I mean, and the guy has been. He says he's been harassed for trying to report on what's really going on there. Now, it's entirely possible he staged that. I don't know, but it seemed genuine to me. I mean, there's a weird quality to it for sure.
Yeah,
these fires are just. I mean, you can't escape it.
Yeah,
it's everywhere.
Yeah,
it's that's why I think they screwed up, man. They went too big with this. They tried to bite out. You know, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have been galvanized by this thing. People are really pissed.
I hope.
It seems like it. Don't you feel like there's more energy? Anyway, let's get to something more positive. Another stupid. This woman, you sent me this.
Yeah, I mean, this is fun with stupid. Now,
this is the definition.
Let's just take a moment. Her face is cute, right? Can we agree on that? She's cute.
Yeah.
Now, if she gave a shit about herself.
Oh, I feel like she gives a lot of shits every day. 3 times a day. It's
but watch
possibly.
This. Let's watch it. So she's.
So what we're seeing here, if you're listening at home, a woman, as he said, with a cute face, quite large. Her TikTok is Chunky Mac, M-A-K, if you want to follow her. And she's a heavy woman.
Friendly reminder. Going to the gym doesn't make you better than anyone else.
Yeah, it does. Yes, it does.
And what I have to say is that she's actually right because not going to the gym gave her four titties total. She's got 2 sets of tits, dude. I've never seen this before.
She has to have underwear to hold up her gut. Look at that.
Oh, she's so happy that high-waisted underwear are in now because if she didn't, that would just be spilling out. But have you ever seen 4 titties before?
No, it's unbelievable.
She's like a pig with udders.
What is this? That Arnold Schwarzenegger movie where that chick had 3 tits? She's got 4 tits.
I love it. Total Recall. It's such a good movie. I love that. My dad. That's another one. My dad took me to see when I was like 6 or something. Yeah. Way too young.
Dude, this is almost like when the iPhone came out with another lens, right? Like the iPhones just came out with chicks with 4 tits.
I was 4 years old when my dad took me to see Total Recall at the movie theater. Isn't that crazy? 4 years old.
Reminder. Going to the gym doesn't make you better than anyone else.
There's a certain
Why are you
energy.
making that video?
There's a certain energy that people have now that it's like anger, but it's also I'm trying to get clout.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's 100% clout. And she deep down inside, she's angry because she's overweight. Nobody likes being overweight. No matter how much they tell you they do, they don't. It's not fun. You're unhealthy. You're always tired. You eat to numb yourself. Okay. I weighed 225 at one point.
When was that?
I'd say a year ago.
Really? No shit.
And I'm down to like 190 now, I think. Around that. I feel like I've lost a significant amount of weight by cutting out certain things and working out. I feel better.
Me too, dude. I feel great. I'm at 180 now, I think.
Johnny, did I tell you the other day I tapped out to, I basically tapped to claustrophobia?
No, go
That
ahead.
was the worst feeling ever.
Really?
The guy was doing a high mount on me that's you don't learn until advanced class. And he did a high mount on me. And I'm like, and I'm like, I know it's gonna be okay, but I got panicky. And
what part of his anatomy is on your face?
He like from here up.
No, what part of his body is on you?
Here.
Just tell me.
His gut up.
Oh, okay. His gut is on your face.
Like this area.
Okay.
Is on your face.
Kind of his stomach
trying to just.
Like, is it like mushing your nose? Does it hurt?
No, well, your face is to the side.
Oh,
here.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it.
Oh, I wouldn't like that.
And he did that to me before, and I got out, but this time I couldn't, and I freaked out.
I wouldn't like that.
And just the thought of it already gets me panicky.
Yeah, dude, I don't like that.
I don't like.
I if I got trapped under the covers as a kid, I would freak out.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't even know why, because I was okay. I knew I was going to be okay, but you just start getting panicky.
You got to find your happy place and start meditating or something.
Breathe. It's going to be okay.
You tapped the claustrophobia.
Shut up, Johnny.
Just that way.
I'm trying.
It's funny the way you worded it. Okay, this is I didn't quite. Is this fun with stupid?
Oh yeah. This is funny. These
is
are fun.
Fun. Who's stupid here though? I feel like we gotta tighten up fun with stupid to what it is.
The only thing that makes me laugh is fun with stupid.
Who's stupid though?
They don't.
Anything that makes you laugh should be a different part of the show.
Okay.
Just a video we watch.
They don't know.
They're stupid then.
Yes. Watch. Now. Okay, so this is not original idea. The Brooklyn Nets stole this idea, I think, from
I call them in New Jersey.
The Cavs, I think. I don't know if somebody came up with this, but
another team.
It's still really funny.
Okay, what it is a schedule release video for the Nets.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, none of these look like basketball logos. I've never seen this in my life.
Here's what it says. We went to Coney Island and asked people to name NBA logos. I mean, would you miss any? I wouldn't miss one, obviously. Yeah, of course
wouldn't.
Damn, that looks like what axe murder is.
Here's the problem. I think they should have shown the logo, then had them tell you what it is.
Yeah, because you're trying to. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, totally.
Keeping all this stuff in the closet.
Oh, the New York Yankees.
Insurance.
Insurance, that's the Hawks.
Buffaloes, right?
That's the Bulls. That's
Somebody
so
kill a moose.
The Bucks.
This is the Brooklyn Bridge in a basketball.
It's the Warriors.
Two question mark trying to make love.
They mix whoever mixed this, like, it should get fired because they have the music really loud and the people's voices mix way down. So I have to keep like going up and down with this.
It's not well. It's not what.
I don't believe that that's a real one.
That's the Pistons. That's so fun.
That's the laziest one though.
Yeah.
No, look like
it's a pelican.
No, it's not a pelican. You know what it is?
What is it?
I know what it is. That's an alien land in Coney Island.
It's the Pelicans, of course.
Something out in the middle of the country.
T-Wolves.
Gay basketball.
Okay, come on. It's not a gay basketball.
PD, police department.
Where'd they get the D from?
Shazam!
Some magic. Okay.
Tigers, LSU Tigers.
She doesn't know the Lakers logo?
Pennsylvania.
Phillies?
Rockets.
The Stallions.
Come on.
The sunset and the moon had a baby.
That guy's just dicking around.
The exploding field goal.
That's pretty funny.
Honestly, the hot chili peppers.
Oh, come on.
Hot chili.
KFC.
KFC?
Ant-Man's wife.
Ant-Man's wife.
Okay. You sent me this now. This is not fun with stupid. We'll play this after.
No, it's not fun with
we'll
stupid.
Play this
but
after
you know what
fun
else is fun with stupid, Johnny? I wanted to bring this up.
Oh, go ahead.
People on the internet trying to use getting canceled as like a marketing ploy. It's annoying to me. As a guy who just got, did I tell you? We got our YouTube ding.
Yeah, we talked about it at the beginning.
And then I got something on Facebook that my comedy page is almost going to be taken down because of some of the.
Now, are you doing what you just said is a bad thing to do? Use getting canceled to promote stuff?
No.
Okay.
But I literally get canceled. Like I am getting shadow banned to the netherworlds. Then you have these people that actually have like mainstream accents going, I'm shadow banned. You're like, oh, I'm getting canceled. You're not doing nothing.
Who you got to have somebody in mind? Who are you
I do, but I would never say their name. It's just not my
style. Is it somebody in comedy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's annoying.
It'd be a lot more interesting if you said.
But they're not the only one that's done
we
that.
know it's
I've
a guy
seen this
now.
a lot. I've
just
seen
said
it a
it was
lot.
a guy.
Johnny, you're really starting to push it with me right now. Okay.
I respect how little you want to get into it with people. I really do. But it is, what would you say? It is paradoxical because you are by nature a confrontational man. Like you have no problems getting into confrontations.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
But if it would benefit you, you have no interest in getting into confrontations.
Yes.
Which is weird to me.
I don't want that to be the way I make it. I don't want to be like...
Well, I can tell you, you ain't going to make it because you name some guy on the podcast. It'll just be like 5% funnier.
I just don't want to do it.
It'll just be funnier.
Dude, this is...
Now, here's a fun with stupid.
No, this is not fun with stupid. This is stupid.
Stupid with stupid?
Getting stupid.
Okay.
You are in a tiger safari.
Which is stupid to begin with. Don't do that.
Why are you getting out of your car?
Woman gets out of the car to argue with her husband while inside a tiger safari. It's just music. All right. So she gets out of her car and goes... Wait, this doesn't make any sense. Because she was in the car with the guy... And instead of being, she was in the passenger seat, he was in the driver's seat. She could have slapped the shit out of him right there. She gets out of the car and goes around.
Get taken out. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. This is so nuts. What are you doing?
And this tiger just comes and yanks.
And he's like, I don't want to die.
Well, dude, you know what he did? He closed the door. He went. He's like,
he didn't close the door.
Did you see him? He thought about it though. He was like, oh shit, I gotta close the door.
Oh my God.
It did close the door. He did close the door. The kid did too. The kid closed the door too.
Safari people. Here comes the safari people.
Watch him. He closed the door and the kid closed the door when they run out.
Now, you can just tell by the way she's walking, she's like Filipino.
What does that mean?
You see her?
Hold on. Do it again.
Watch how she walks.
Yeah. Oh, we missed it. You look like the Lollipop Guild or something, whatever you just did.
He's like, dude, the safari.
Why did he bring his son? Did you see the guy reach out like, come with me, son, into the tiger den?
Watch how she walks. I'm stopping. I'm walking. I'm stopping.
I'm very mad.
I'm very mad. Dude, this is nuts. What are you, stupid?
What
are you, stupid?
Where does this kind of thing exist where you can just drive your car? It's like a drive-through for tigers.
Are you sure this is even a safari? This isn't just the Philippines?
Yeah, that truck suggested something like Jurassic Park or something.
And then like, dude, they had to be like, get the fuck back in your car.
What an idiot. Oh my God. I hope she's all right.
Now it's going to turn out that he like told her to get out because she saw a tiger. He's like, oh,
yeah.
I'm out. I finally begged my secretary.
Is this thing with Deer Deck, is this Fun with Stupid? Or is this for after Fun with Stupid?
I don't know, man.
I mean, you sent it to me.
Oh, yeah. Well, this was part of the thing that we were talking about with his girlfriend. Listen to what she says.
With Dylan Danis and that thing?
Yeah, listen to what she says.
Foods that make either of you gag.
My gag reflex is pretty strong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to say. It'll take
Okay.
take a lot.
Okay.
See, this is what I'm talking about, man.
We're
like
talking
you
about
put
food.
that
I don't
out
know
there.
where we're at right now.
Like,
Talking about
This category right here.
right?
She is pretty.
She's so hot. But like when you put
my
that
gag
out,
reflex is pretty
see, you're like, hey,
she said the wrong thing. She said her gag reflex is strong, but what she really means is her gag reflex is non-existent.
Yeah, that's what you say, and you're putting that out there to everybody because you don't understand. You're desperate for sexual attention.
Yeah.
But what you don't understand is like the guy who likes you, these are gonna haunt him forever.
Well, the guy that loves you, the guy that wants to settle down with you, this will fuck him up.
Yeah.
Every other guy who doesn't give a shit about you will love
like
this.
You're a whore.
That's the next level to this formula though you set up is that it attracts exactly the wrong kind of guy if you're looking to get into a long-term thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying about these OnlyFans things. Like no well-stable man is gonna date an OnlyFans. No. So now all you're getting is fucking gutter dick.
Gutter dick. 100%, dude. Okay, I think that's it for Fun with Stupid, unless you had something else that I missed. Did you? Oh, no, last Fun with Stupid I had is just this funny story that new reports are alleging that Tom Cruise's relationship with Scientology may have taken an unexpected turn. Apparently, while he was filming his last movie, he wasn't going to church, and they're really worried because they shot most of it in London, and he didn't go at all. So Scientology is losing their grip on the golden boy.
I mean, it sounds like and then it's all gonna flood out that he's gay. That's when it all comes out.
You think so?
Oh yeah. That's
my favorite quote from this is that he's decided he wants to be identified less with Scientology and more as a mega star. So
that's so great. I want to be less associated with spirituality and religion and more seen as like a god.
Isn't that funny? Yeah. So
I guarantee you, if he walked in, right, and Shia LaBeouf, you'd be like, who's the bigger actor? Shia LaBeouf, literally. Way bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I guess Shia LaBeouf, I always thought he was tiny because I saw him fighting Transformers as a kid.
He was a kid. Yeah, he's a kid actor. I mean, for sure. Yeah, here it is. He wants to rebrand himself as a movie megastar rather than Mr. Scientology.
Well, didn't you say that there were people consider him the last movie star?
Yeah, the last movie star.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Which, I could buy that. I mean, who's the guy that turns out people to Hollywood like him now?
No, they don't.
It's nobody.
And I do believe that this strike is going to change everything. I think they want less stars. Okay, I think they want less stars. I think they want one thing they're talking about is they don't want writers. They don't want as many writers in the writing room. They want less writers.
They do have those writers' rooms. You see them. There are a lot of people in there.
Well, I don't know, but that's one thing they did. They're like, we don't need these many writers anymore.
They're going to replace them with AI.
Yeah,
it's happening. Have you been watching Winning Time? Have you watched that?
I haven't watched any season yet.
It's so good. Yeah. It's so good. I love that show. Actually, one more fun with stupid. Russia's first lunar mission in 47 years smashes into the moon in failure.
I don't buy into it.
Russia's first moon mission in 47 years failed when its Luna 25 spacecraft spun out of control and crashed into the moon after a problem preparing for pre-landing orbit. Well, here's my thing. If the moon ain't real and all these missions are fake, why wouldn't you just lie and say you landed on the moon?
Because
if
Johnny,
you're Russia and you're not playing ball with the international community at all right now, you're on the outs with everybody. Why wouldn't you just say, we landed on the moon?
Because at the highest levels, oligarchies help oligarchies. They need to work together to control their masses. That's my opinion.
How does it help the oligarchy to pretend you didn't land your probe on the moon?
Well, it's all money laundering. It's all
okay. Yeah, I buy that. Yeah, because then if you crash it, you don't have to continue to feed money into it.
Oh man, what can you do?
Yeah, I got it.
What can you do?
Although, no, if it was continuing to pretend to be up there, then you could continue to launder money.
I mean, it's all possible. It's all possible.
I don't know. All right, you want to do the news?
Yep, let's do the news because I'm ready to go home. News.
So this couple was about to get married, right?
Yeah.
In Italy. Listen, I'm just going to show you the video. It's so funny what happened to them. I mean, it's like your worst nightmare as you're about to get married.
A Boston.
Here you go. Watch this poor bastard. What happened to him?
Couple getting ready to head off to their wedding in Italy has been left scrambling just days before flying there. The reason why? Their dog ate one of their passports. The couple is now hoping lawmakers can help them get a replacement and fast. NBC 10's Danis Show has the story.
It's so hard to get
this 1.5-year-old golden retriever got herself in big trouble.
What did you do?
Donato Frateroli is laughing about it now, but that wasn't his first reaction when he came home and found his passport in the puppy's mouth.
Okay. Mine was not calm. Luckily, my fiance kept her wits.
Stop it.
Is that not enough of a passport?
You know what? This is a dog going, why am I on this flight? Why am I on this flight? Look how big that dog is. Does this guy look blind?
What, it ate it on the airplane?
It ate it dude, the whole point is that they couldn't fly back, right?
No, they couldn't get there. Right?
Oh, okay. I thought it was that they couldn't fly back.
No. Yeah, they couldn't go to Italy to get married. They couldn't get married.
Oh. Well, that's what you get for
I don't know what happened.
She got on the phone right away.
With less than 2 weeks to go before Donato and his fiance are set.
The wait time for passports is months right now. Months.
Except for if you're in LA, you can get it the same day.
How?
LA is one. There's 2 cities, I think, LA, New York, same day passports. They're the only place.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
My girl just had to wait like 3 months. Well, I didn't know anything about.
You can go down there for 1 day.
You can get your passport. Are you sure you're not talking about photos? Passport?
No, I got my passport in 1 day.
No shit.
Yes.
How much? Yeah, you have to pay a lot extra for that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Los Angeles same day passport and visa.com. Are you sure it's a real passport? Have you
Dude,
tested
I've done it.
And was it a renewal or a new passport?
It was. I had a passport that
you already
lost.
had. Okay. Huh. That's crazy.
The couple's golden retriever decided she found her new chew toy.
When you first looked at the passport, it didn't look like it was like super damaged.
But once they got a closer look, they realized it was bad. Very bad.
It was like every single important page, like all of his personal information completely torn up. His picture page was torn up. The barcode on the back of the passport was torn up. She's a very good dog. She's not a
Doesn't
house
sound like
destroyer.
it.
With no appointments available in the New England area to try to get a new passport and time running out, the couple started reaching out to lawmakers.
Sent out an email to Congressman Lynch's office, then got in touch with Senator Markey. Their staffs at both.
By the way, I guarantee you whoever solved this for them is who sent this to the news.
Yeah.
100%.
Been incredible, super communicative, but ultimately it really comes down to the State Department and the passport office.
So for now, they'll just have to wait and see because the bride says there is no plan B.
I'm just not putting it into the air.
Oh, wow. So they don't even know yet if they're going to be able to make it.
By the way, did they show her?
I'm gonna plan like we're going.
Where?
I'm trying to say like every single
very
like important page, like all his personal
There
information completely torn up. His picture page was torn up. The barcode on the back of the passport.
Anyway, yeah. So
See,
good luck to
This is
them.
the problem, right? I know we're showing this story, but this is fun with no. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. Go on.
What?
No, just like that's the dumbest story ever.
It's a nightmare, though. Imagine that, dude.
It should be fun with stupid.
You've spent all that money on a wedding, tens of thousands of dollars, and you might not be able to go. You might have to cancel the whole thing.
That's what you get for making everybody fly to a wedding in Italy.
I agree 100%.
You know,
I think weddings are a racket. Weddings are a racket.
Yeah, I agree.
That's a thing that's perpetuated by Hollywood, is this idea that everybody needs to have a big wedding. Think about all the money people waste on weddings. They could be buying houses with that money.
I agree.
Down payment on a house.
I agree.
So you sent me this. I'm going to play it.
Your debts are cancelled.
It's not news.
And no one seems to be talking about this, so I will. If you have some kind of contract to repay a debt, it may be written in dollars or pounds or euros. But if these psychopaths go to a digital currency, you have no agreement to pay in a digital currency. The currency that you took a so-called loan in had a paper equivalent. So if they want you to pay in a digital-only currency, that is retrospectively changing the contract, which they cannot do. For instance, they cannot require you to pay off a dollar loan with a Fed coin. It's not the same thing. Now, chances are the original contract for debt was unlawful anyway, and you already don't owe it. But in any case, seems to me the faster they go to a digital currency, the faster they discharge your debt. And what about national debt? We keep hearing about it, how many trillions nations owe and how they're paying more in interest than their entire GDPs. But who is that debt owed to? Banks. Do we care if the banks get paid? And who's going to enforce it if they aren't? US military?
Yeah.
Trillions of dollars have disappeared into the Pentagon that can't be accounted for, which means the military are getting kickbacks from weapons suppliers, which means the suppliers aren't meeting proper standards, which means the US military has a whole lot of shit that doesn't work. Besides, if it's politicians and bureaucrats who ran up the debt, let them be the ones to repay it, not the people.
Good luck
They've
with
been
that.
running
Yeah.
a very badly
Good luck,
mismanaged
dude.
corporation. All these governments are corporations. It's corporate debt. It's not the people's debt.
See, I hear this a lot, this corporate thing. I don't understand it.
Yeah, well, the United States is a corporation.
Yeah, I've heard that, but I can't find anything to my satisfaction that tells me that
But the problem
means
is
anything.
this
It's meaningful
guy
to me.
thinks that these people play by the rules. They will just change the rule.
Yeah, they'll just be like,
they'll be like, oh yeah, you still owe us the money. Be like, no, I don't. You're not letting me do U.S. dollars. Nope, you're still owe me the money.
Yeah. Go to jail now.
Yep,
100%.
I mean, it's just like that.
I'm taking your house now.
It's like when the golden rule. Whoever has the gold makes the rule, and if you don't even have gold, you still make the rule. But I thought it was
they
interesting.
want to put it on our backs for generations.
We're done.
Okay, that's it. Okay. All right. This story is crazy. We talked about something like this a couple of months back, and it has happened again here. This is from DeKalb County in Georgia. This man says squatters took over his home, and he got arrested when he called the police on them. A DeKalb County man, you got my southern accent there. A DeKalb County man says squatters broke into his home in February and are still there.
Why?
Backlogs with courts and the marshal's office have left him legally unable to enter his own home.
Why?
Channel 2 consumer investigator Justin Gray has learned there's finally an eviction order, but the homeowner is still waiting. Now he's waiting on the DeKalb Marshal's schedule to be able to actually evict the squatters.
What pieces of shit?
2 people have died in this home from overdoses since it all started, and code enforcement has even cited the homeowner, for not properly maintaining the house he's not allowed to enter.
It's unbelievable.
Tim Arco said,
this is why you become an arco-capitalist.
Anarcho-capitalist. Yeah, 100%. Tim Arco said just days after his tenants, he was renting this house, moved out of his East Lake rental home, he showed up to find someone else had broken in. He said as soon as he pulled into the driveway, someone pointed a gun at him. I jumped the fence and ran. I didn't know what else to do, Arco said. That was all the way back in February. 6 months later, the alleged squatters are still living in his home. I didn't walk in on a family eating dinner. I walked in on weapons, a prostitute, a bunch of dogs in the back, and my fence broken down, Arco said. But it was Arco police took into custody that day back in February when he called 911. They told the police that I was a home invader and that it was their home, and so I ended up being arrested and detained, Arco said. Since then, Arco has been fighting to evict the squatters in court. After months of court delays, the eviction order has finally been signed, but now he's waiting on the marshals. No one likes, being in the court system, but it becomes even worse when the system is broken down, says John Ernst, Arco's attorney. DeKalb County in Georgia.
Unbelievable, bro.
I feel violated.
I would sue the fuck out of the county. So you can't even leave your house?
Unbelievable. I mean, he said just a few days that nobody was in there, and then they were.
It makes me sad.
And this is not the first time this has happened down there, apparently.
It makes me sad.
It's gone around that you can squat wherever you want now down there, so people are squatting in homes.
Yep, this is all part of the demoralization campaign.
It's that thing we were talking about earlier. Yeah.
It's all part of this
a rule that you don't enforce is as good as no rule at all. This is just a screw up right here. Listen to this story. Hold on.
My life.
Adobe Acrobat ad. It's Hassan Minaj. What do you know? This guy gets pimped out more in advertising than anybody on the planet.
We need something that transcends space and time.
Yeah, I see him all the time in ads.
I love him.
Everywhere.
2 people at Palm Beach International Airport driving onto an active runway. The rental car company Go Rentals delivering a car to a father and son who had landed from a private flight on Tuesday. But instead of exiting the airport, they drove across several active runways before they were stopped by sheriff deputies and TSA.
What the hell?
A spokesperson with the airport says the car rental company's permit has now been revoked. In a statement, Go Rentals says, At Go Rentals, safety is paramount, and as such, we too are in alignment to ensure the proper protocols are in place. Adding, we are working in full cooperation with all authorities, including the airport administration.
Oh my God.
Can you
We
imagine?
spoke with an aviation expert who says it's common for rental car agencies to bring cars directly to the private planes, but says part of that service is making sure the client leaves in the right direction.
You can see how this could happen very easily. It's not the situation in regard to the car; it's the instructions that were
How about
given
you
to the
don't
individual.
shake your
In
phone the
commercial
whole time?
aviation world, that's one of the things we pull on each other in the simulators quite a bit. Truck on the runway.
Isn't that crazy? So these people rented a car and just started driving it. They didn't realize they were
have
on
to
the
be
damn
the
runway.
dumbest human beings on planet Earth. You have to instantly know where you are. You have to instantly know.
Oh, look, that plane just landed right in front of me. This is just symptomatic of our clout-chasing, Instagram-fueled society. Women are going and taking their clothes off and doing nude photo shoots in sunflower fields so often that sunflower fields are having to put signs up saying, "Don't take your clothes off and take pictures in our sunflower."
Tiptoeing through the tulips.
That song,
it's like unbelievable.
What, Tiny Tim, remember that song?
Yeah.
Tiptoe through the tulips.
It's just stop it with your naked ass.
This is from CNN. Visitors to sunflower fields are urged to stop posing naked for photo shoots.
Stop it, chicks. Stop telling me you're not a sex object and all you do is sling pee.
Look at this sign they've had to put up at this sunflower farm.
Yeah, stop getting naked.
A British farm has urged visitors to stop posing naked for photos in a field of sunflowers.
The guys there. Like, do you ever see guys naked in a field?
Never.
No, it's always chicks.
Corey, the guy's holding the camera and maybe his dick in the other hand. The owners of Stoke Fruit Farm on Hayling Island off England's south coast issued the unusual request on social media, having noticed a growing number of visitors stripping naked to pose for pictures.
Nobody
among
wants
the
to
blooms.
hear you see your naked ass in a cornfield. Quit the shit.
Well, have you ever? I sent you that that Instagram that takes a bunch of photos that are all really similar and groups them together. Do you know what I'm talking about? That where and it shows you how nobody has an original idea on Instagram. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Hold on. There's an Instagram that's dedicated to similar photos, and I can't remember. I can't remember what it's called. But it'll be like, okay, a woman naked in a sunflower field, and it'll just show you 100 photos on Instagram of all these girls thinking they're the first one to come up with this idea.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, it's great though. Almost done here. This is the best.
I'm leaving.
This is from Ars Technica. Remember those Bored Ape NFTs?
Yeah.
Buyers of Bored Ape NFTs are suing after digital apes turn out to be a bad investment.
Oh my God! I'm like,
you can sue for anything in this country, can't you?
NFTs will be the most. People look back and they're going, "Oh my God, what were you thinking?" Talk about a bill just getting sold a bill of goods.
The Sotheby's auction house has been named as a defendant in a lawsuit filed by investors who regret buying Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs that sold for highly inflated prices during the NFT craze in 2021. A Sotheby's auction duped investors by giving the Bored Ape NFTs an air of legitimacy to generate investors' interest and hype around the Bored Ape brand, the class action lawsuit claims. To boost the boost to Bored Ape NFT prices provided by the auction was rooted in deception, said the lawsuit in a U.S. district court in the Central District of California. It wasn't revealed at the time of the auction that the buyer was the now disgraced FTX, the lawsuit said. Sotheby's representations that the undisclosed buyer was a traditional collector had misleadingly created the impression that the market for Bay C NFTs had crossed over to mainstream audiences, the lawsuit claims. So it was actually, FTX that bought from Sotheby's at a great price these, and they're saying that tricked us into thinking that they were worth something when they weren't worth something.
Yeah, I mean, of course. I'm so sick and tired of people being stupid and then suing because they're stupid.
That's what this is. 100% what this is.
It's like, oh my God, here's this NFT. It's like, what am I going to do with this?
Can you imagine suing for that?
It's one of one. No, I don't care.
No, it's meaningless.
It's meaningless. And listen, They were just we are so far away from the metaverse and whatever land that was that everyone wanted to buy land in. Whatever land.
Yeah, I remember what you're talking about. It's like Second Life or something like that.
I forgot what the name of the land. It starts with a D, something D. We're so far away from that being at all interesting. Right?
This is another story that just shows you how technology. This is also from Ars Technica. Microsoft's AI is suggesting a food bank as a cannot miss tourist spot in Canada.
Canada, we've lost Canada.
Last week, MSN.com. So MSN.com used to be like a really heavy duty website that everybody, because remember you would log in, like you'd have the little CD that got you onto the internet. And then your homepage would just be MSN.com because you had MSN internet, a lot of people. Well, MSN.com now is just AI generated news articles, basically. That's all it is. And last week, MSN.com's Microsoft travel section posted an AI-generated article about the cannot-miss attractions of Ottawa that included the Ottawa Food Bank, a real charitable organization that feeds struggling families. Can you imagine?
Yeah. This is what
like, oh, we got to, let's go to the food bank.
This is what happens when
Here's the article
you
right
just
here.
allow AI to do everything.
Look at this, dude. This is an AI-generated story right here. Not real.
Here's what you should miss. The food bank.
They must have edited it by now. Someone's got... Oh, no, it's still there. Wow, number 3, too. The Ottawa Food Bank. So bizarre, man. Right after that, let's go to a Senators game.
Just, people are dumb.
So the food bank came in ahead of the Ottawa Senators. Isn't that funny? All right, almost done here.
All right, I gotta go.
Cop arrested and fired for allegedly stealing Pokemon cards.
All right,
An Alabama corrections officer found himself arrested and terminated for allegedly stealing Pokemon cards. Calhoun County Corrections Officer Josh Hardy was apprehended, and the allegations against Hardy assert that he stole Pokemon cards by surreptitiously opening multiple card packs and discreetly placing individual cards in his pocket. Interestingly, a Walmart loss prevention employee witnessed the theft in progress, setting the stage for his eventual apprehension. So this guy was going into Walmart in his uniform, pretending like he had some official duty, looking at Pokemon cards, and then looking and finding the valuable ones, taking them out, and just walking out of Walmart.
Good for him. Walmart.
What do you mean good for him?
Walmart can kiss
So
my ass.
you're in favor of the crooked cop over Walmart, you would say?
Actually, I take it back. I hate everybody in this story. This whole entire story sucks. They should arrest the cop and arrest Walmart for sucking. That's my opinion.
All right.
Okay.
Last story. Tell me if you like this. I think
I don't.
This might be a good idea.
What do you think about this Michael Orr thing?
Oh, yeah. So if you don't know, The Blind Side was this movie, really popular movie. You may remember it with, by the way, God, was she beautiful or what? Sandra Bullock. Like,
back in the day, you know
oh
who else
my
was
God,
gorgeous
dude.
and you don't realize how gorgeous she was? Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, yeah, 100%, man.
Back in the day.
Like in Office Space? Oh, she's a beauty in Office Space. But Sandra Bullock, to me, was about as hot as it got, but you also thought, like, if you met her somewhere, she might actually talk to you.
Oh, you're saying she's attainable hot?
Yeah, that's why she's so hot. Because apparently
go on.
she's super chill in real life. Like, she's got a sense of humor. So the Michael Orr story is that the original story for the movie is that this family adopted this guy who had great talent at football. He's an offensive lineman. And through their charity and, you know, caring for him and showing him love for the first time in his life, he became a great football player. They adopted him and, you know, happily ever after. Turns out it's all bullshit, apparently.
No, I don't know if it is.
Yeah, that's what this story is saying.
Yeah.
Now,
but
I don't know if it's
they're
true.
doing an investigation and it's turning out that it's not.
That's what he's saying, though.
Yeah, but he's saying that, but they're doing an investigation saying that no.
Yeah, but, well, who's doing an investigation?
People have been looking into the story.
Yeah, but I mean, why would he lie about that? Here's the headline.
They think he's broke.
Well, that's the other part of the story is that apparently he went to them and said through I think an attorney. Maybe this is alleged.
Maybe did he get
that they had to pay him off from not to reveal this shit?
But like, if he got no money from that movie, then he has an argument.
Because he didn't get money. They formed a trust or something and kind of took all the money as well.
Yeah, well, that's scumbag.
The blindside subject, this is from NBC. The blindside subject, Michael Orr, says adoption by the Tuahi family was a lie and he was cut out of money from the movie. That was the allegation. So now, you know, first of all, I mean, all the sort of middle-aged moms that I'm friends with on Facebook are devastated by this because they love that movie. That movie's a favorite in the South among like families and stuff.
We're like, we love helping the Negroes.
The Blind Side, yeah, they love that movie, dude. I'm telling you, and they were devastated by it. All over
women
Facebook.
in the South of like who are 40 and 50 are like, we must protect the Negroes.
A lot of just like tear emojis, you know, the one tear going down the face,
and
like
people
getting
are
tweeted.
oh my God, we got to take back our Oscar. The world is burning. You suck if you care.
This is a distraction, yeah. This is the last story. In an effort to secure more tax revenue, this coastal city near Mount Fuji is offering free welding lessons.
Oh, good.
Isn't
I
that
would
cool?
take that.
Doesn't sound fun? How about a Porsche test drive?
Yeah,
or some
I would
live
like that.
koi or a large bundle of toilet paper? Still not interested? What about serving as mayor for a day? Japan has a system that enables taxpayers to redirect some of their local taxes to towns or cities where they don't live and receive a gift or other token of gratitude in exchange. Can you imagine them doing that here in the United States, giving you something for your taxes?
Yeah.
No, of course you can.
What?
They have this system in Japan where when you pay your taxes, you can give it to other towns, like to benefit them. And if you do that, they will give you something in exchange, like a gift. Like, thank you for paying your taxes.
Yeah.
Here's a bundle of toilet paper, or here's a free Porsche test drive, or here's a welding lesson.
That'd be nice.
Can you imagine? They would never do that because they think
They can all go, dude,
they think it's their
taxes
money.
theft, everyone could go fuck themselves.
Anyway, this thing kind of went off the rails about 30 minutes ago. Sam was ready to go.
Sorry, Johnny. What time is it, Johnny? Tell everybody what time
2:50.
it is.
We're at 2 hours and 50
It's almost
minutes.
1 in the morning.
It is 12:52
It's almost
a.m.
1 in the morning. I have to be up.
We were supposed to record last Friday. Sam had a gig. He's got to work. The man's got a job.
And then I have to be up early in the morning
What
for
you gotta do?
other things.
Kid stuff.
Like other podcasts.
You're wearing a crossbody thing now. What's the deal with that? I like it.
I like it.
I mean, it's
feel
cool to
like
have your
component-
storage on you.
Yeah.
But how do you mostly wear it like that, or do you wear it around the back?
I mostly wear it like this. So I can grab my shit.
I saw a guy comment that they make one that has like a place for sidearm.
I really want to get a permit.
You can't. It's so hard to do
This
that.
Armenian guy is going to help me, and I decided not to.
It's supposed to be really hard to get one, right? Concealed
they
carry.
said they've been opening it up. I want to get one. So I'm ready to start fucking.
And what is that? Still L.A. County up in the valley where you
Yeah.
are? I think it's hard to do.
All right, guys.
What's the
Hey,
word?
when's
What's
this
the
come
word?
out?
What's the word?
When does this come out?
Wednesday. We'll put it, the first half Wednesday, second half next
Okay,
week.
I need to record something to put early. Okay. Here we go.
Well, hold on, what's the word, dude?
The word is alien bing bing in my ping ping.
Alien?
Alien bing bing in my ping ping. Okay.
Alien Bing Bing in my ping ping.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Guys, go to SafeTruth.com. I'm putting dates. I'm trying to make it happen. I hate flying, but I'm trying.
Pick up your guitar, sing me a song. This was Groover's paradise. Now the Groover is gone. Was a cool little city